All right.
Put it on.
Get going now. All right.
I don't like the way to do that.
What?
Just, you guys want to get started?
Yeah, there we
let's
go.
Just get started.
Yeah, currently unnamed podcast. We don't have intros.
That's it. I'm going to start writing it in the middle of the thing.
What? Currently unnamed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We still haven't come up with a name.
I don't even want a name at this point.
I mean,
With both of our fans, they know the show.
they know the show. They love the show.
Yeah, I think we're averaging 15 views so far.
15.
We'll wait till I start getting these shorts out.
Wait till we get those, and then we're gonna get all the supporters,
And then we're going to change the name of the show to this week's sponsor, our weekly sponsor. This episode's weekly sponsor.
just never
really
We
have
get a new one, we lose one every week.
Yeah, we have one. Yeah, right now we have matzah rods.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, they've been serving the Jewish community since the year 2785. I don't know.
So what's going on with Epstein?
I have no idea. You wanted to talk about it.
I mean,
I keep seeing Epstein, and I don't see anybody talking about it. Is the list coming out? Is that what's going on?
all I saw was just a bunch of TikTokers holding up documents
Oh.
outside of the Capitol.
So wait, they gave the list to Gen Z? They don't know any of the celebrities on it.
Yeah, these kids. There was like 5 TikTokers.
Was it TikTokers? I thought it was libs of TikTok.
I have no idea.
Is that a kid? I always thought that was like a mom.
I guess I should have researched before I brought this up.
Yeah.
You should have. I really didn't look into it at all.
But, let's be honest. We just want to know who's on the flight logs.
We already kind of do, though.
Yeah.
No.
They told us
name
all-
somebody who you think is on it.
Who I think is
but
on it,
we
or who I
already
know is
we
on
already
it?
know.
Give me one.
We know Stephen Hawking was on it. We know
Hawking was on
David
it.
Copperfield was on it.
Oh, yep.
Oh no, but he had a meeting with David Copperfield. He wasn't on there. Who else from last year?
We know he's had contact with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, no, he referenced him in a story or something. I don't know. We know Bill Clinton was on it. Chris Tucker was on his plane.
I mean, say what you want about the P. Diddy stuff.
RFK was on his plane.
RFK was on his plane.
Did you
Trump
see
was
what
on.
happened with Diddy's case?
Wait 1 second.
Okay.
But say what you want about the P. Diddy stuff. As soon as that stuff came out, we automatically knew.
They gave us everybody.
They gave us everyone.
Yeah, gave us too many people.
You got fucking.
That's because it's about taking down a successful black man.
Right.
You're
right.
You got black security guards just going on podcasts,
Yeah, like
just yapping.
Yeah. All going, I've seen some shit.
yeah.
I see some
I've
shit.
seen LeBron taking it in his ass.
Yeah.
Perfect. Gave us everything. With Epstein, it's so tight. It's like it's so hacked. Like now to even be into this. I want to know who's the next Epstein. There's definitely a guy.
Out
Oh,
now.
there was a replacement for
Of
sure.
course.
It's not Diddy.
No,
Diddy was doing his own thing.
He's a full man.
Yeah, he was doing his own thing.
Diddy was doing.
People still want him to answer for when that
Having
celebrity
crazy parties.
basketball game where the people died.
Where in
yeah.
college at City that was at City College, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
The City College
In the early
gymnasium?
'90s. Yeah, that was like when he first made news.
Yeah, people still want him to answer for that.
Real smart, giving this guy a career.
I mean, he clearly knows how to throw a party.
He was very popular on campus. He started handing out his mixtape. A lot of people wanted to get to know him and love him.
And then he had a basketball game that killed like 15 people
He packed out like a.
Yeah.
and had 100 people injured.
He packed out like an arena that can only fit like 70.
And who were the
He was like,
celebrities?
"Everyone in."
Who were the celebrities at the basketball game?
Flavor Flav.
That was it.
I'm not really sure.
I don't think it was like an impressive list.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
for the time it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be like having us. It'll be like us having a charity softball game, and our biggest name is Ralph Macchio.
We could easily do that.
Easily get him.
We could get him.
Yeah, the Epstein, the thing that they want to release, I have no idea. I'm so lost now. They've confused the shit out of me. Years ago, I was on top of it. I knew everything, and now I've forgotten most of it. And
I'm hardly interested.
I mean,
in
not
it.
even
I
really
don't know.
interested.
It's become
It's going to
too
be names that I
mainstream.
don't really care about. I don't care about the guy who.
Shit that's just as crazy comes out like once a month.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they've been waiting to do. They've been just letting us know other crazy shit. That way, when the Epstein list comes out, we're like, yeah, we knew though.
I feel like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever
And we
names
don't care, so we don't do anything about it.
they're going to release, no one's going to be surprised.
Yeah.
Because no one's really.
No one will be
shocked.
surprised. Like,
No.
there's
We
not a
already
single
know
name.
who's on the list.
Who would be the most surprising name that you could think of that might have ties?
Like there's nobody. There's no one surprising.
no
Who are you gonna say?
No.
You gonna, like make a fucking stupid joke, like
No.
Carrot Top or some shit?
I wasn't.
No, no, not you, not
He's for
you.
sure on the list.
But he would probably be on the list. It's gonna be like someone like him.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be anybody of relevance.
Sinbad. With,
I think there's gonna be people that aren't on the list already. That guy's not on the list. I think we're gonna get that.
I'll give you a name.
Mel
Derek
Gibson.
Derek Jeter.
No,
Derek Jeter's on the list.
get that.
Could be.
Cut
New
it out.
Yorker. Mariano Rivera's a sick fuck.
He is a sick fuck, but
He's for sure on the list.
he's not the captain.
You know, CC Sabathia on the list.
He might be.
I think most Yankees are on the list.
Could be.
No,
Could very
they're
well
not
be.
on the list. They didn't go to Epstein's island.
Why not?
Why? Because they won a ring in 1999, and Epstein was like, "Come to my island."
Yeah, and then-
you get to meet the billionaire pedophile guy.
Is there any athletes more famous than 90s Yankees?
Oh, there's
Late
a ton.
90s Yankees?
There's a ton.
Early
Of course,
2000s Yankees?
Of course.
Oh, you know who might be on that list? A-Rod.
I can see that.
Definitely.
I can
Oh,
see
the
that.
Jennifer Lopez connection.
Yeah.
He's shady.
She's on that list.
A-Rod's a shady fuck. He was a slumlord.
Slumlord.
Back in
Drug
the
dealer.
he had association with Tony Bosch, who was
Yeah.
the Jeffrey Epstein of baseball.
That's true.
He does dope.
He's a dope head.
Dope head.
But nobody would surprise me. Who would surprise you?
He probably came to this country on an Epstein plane.
Besides
Alex Rodriguez. As a boy, he was one of the Epstein boys.
Could very well
And
be.
they saw how he handled a bet.
I love Epstein. He's one of my great friends.
Yeah.
But I never rode on his plane, just like I never did steroids.
Yeah. I don't
His air traffic has an asterisk next to it too.
That's true. A-Rod's so shady. He's
Yeah.
disgusting, too.
Oh, Aaron for sure is on that list.
A-Rod's gross.
I'm gonna say David Ortiz on the list.
No, he isn't.
He wouldn't. It wouldn't shock me. Nah, he wouldn't be on the list.
Why? He's too nice.
Red Sox.
So, the Red Sox also had their
Epstein,
heyday.
Epstein was a diehard Yankee fan.
Yeah, your sock reminds me of my girlfriend's period. Please.
Yes, I'm not. I'm never. I'm not gonna be surprised who was on this list. My only thing is, does Donald Trump remove his name?
Does he redact his own name?
Yeah,
'Cause he probably does. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's one of the first things he said was like, "We're gonna release the files."
Yeah.
And it's taken how long? Like 2 months.
So she's probably he's still going through them.
He's still like X this out.
Yeah.
Wait a
He has to
second.
get his whole family.
Wait a second. Oh, that's Junior. What were you doing on the plane in 2007? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's maybe what's taking so long.
Also,
You were supposed to be on a hunting trip, Donald. Not a sex hunting trip.
Epstein, isn't he like CIA or Mossad?
That's what they say.
So they're probably not going to
Oh,
give you
yeah,
everything.
he had,
They're not
he had
giving
all
you.
kinds of juice.
Yeah. So there you go.
He said juice.
I know he did.
I'm just.
I said juice.
I'm talking to the listening audience.
Oh, okay.
Did it sound close to Jews?
He probably
Certainly
heard. Yeah. I mean, you never know who listens to the show.
Every opening, he says he does something racist.
He is. He's going the corner.
Now he's accusing me.
Yeah. Really.
I'm protecting the pod.
Listen,
Yeah,
our fans would like if we started talking about Jews more often.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on.
Let's
to
get fans
We're
first.
gonna move on to Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, he's in the news.
What?
No, he's not. It's not. I
Oh.
was just joking.
All right.
I was only kidding.
Because sometimes people listen to things and they'll hear you say juice, and then immediately in their head they'll
Yeah.
hear something different.
Yeah, I get it.
So
I get it.
that was responsible of you.
There you go.
Yeah, we want responsible
Who
listeners.
would be the most surprising name that you can come up with?
For me?
That
Oh,
that's realistic.
realistic? Alfonso Ribeiro.
Carlton.
Carlton.
I could see that.
You can see you.
Yeah.
You can see him being on there.
I can see Carlton, Carrot Top, Sinbad, Gallagher, Pauly Shore,
Mitzi Shore.
Mitzi Shore, Seth Green, all on a flight, and
MacFarlane?
Epstein's showing them the time of their lives.
Isaac Copy.
As a Cappy, yes.
He accused Seth Green
Yeah,
of pedophilia.
of course.
I think Jeff Dunham was on the list.
I
And
could
his
see him.
puppets.
They would bring in like just young girls, and he'd be like, "Make it talk."
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know I just saw 5 TikTokers outside of
The Capitol.
I believe the Capitol. I'm not really sure, but they're holding binders of files, and it's only phase 1.
Yeah, that's, I don't know.
Phase one- what are they-
Where did we hear that?
Burrito-
But that's like a COVID thing. Remember that?
Phase 1.
Yeah, where we heard that
How many
before.
phases are there?
The first time I heard that was Marvel.
What?
Right? Is that how we're gonna get the list as Marvel movies? We're gonna get Phase 1,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It's gonna be like Wicked.
and it's all gonna come together in Phase 3.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Marvel fan.
That's okay. I mean, that's
not how
kind
I-
of
it's not what I
super
watch.
popular cultural.
Yeah, well, I'm more obscure than that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were.
He's a theater
I
queer.
thought maybe you've gotten out of the 70s.
Yeah. Nah, this guy. You talk to this guy. You talk to him long enough. He starts going on about Wicked. He loves Wicked.
I love Wicked.
Yeah, he loves
Really?
theater.
Yes. I love
Yeah.
Wicked. I love the
All
press.
the
those two-
pretty magic.
the press those two girls did,
Yeah.
where Ariana Grande was clearly like fucking with that black lady.
She's playing. You hear what she's playing? Jesus.
She's Jesus Christ now.
You hear
The
about
black
that?
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did hear that. The Jesus Christ Superstar, right?
Yes.
Not a great musical. Excellent musical. Yeah, she's playing Jesus.
Yeah.
Good for her.
I think it's fine. I don't care.
I don't give a shit. You're right. Come on. It's 2025.
No, it's not. That's not why.
Come on. It's
That's not why I
2025.
give a shit. It's gay Broadway.
It's no.
I expect this of them.
It's okay. It's okay to admit that you don't care because a non-binary black woman
Deserves to be Jesus.
plays Jesus. It's fine.
She doesn't have the abs for it.
No. But if you read the Bible, Jesus can come across as a non-binary black woman.
I never read the Bible.
You never read the Bible?
No, I never got to it.
Someone that
no.
believes in it.
Yeah, no, I never got to read it.
Seen the movie.
I've seen the movie. I heard there's a sequel coming out. There's another Passion of the Christ coming.
Yeah, Resurrection of Christ.
Oh.
Mel has it in the works. He's
I feel like that movie should have came out like 3 days after the first one.
that would be actually a good marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in 30 years.
When that movie came out, like a lot of like clergymen went to go see the movie together, and they were supposedly like fainting in the aisles.
Really?
Yeah, like
Because
nuns.
of fandom?
Well, I think at first, but then like the movie's pretty horrific. Like
Yeah.
nuns had to be like walked out. There was
Really?
the people
They
praying.
can't stand
Yeah.
the story that they read every week
They didn't want to
on
see
the big screen.
They didn't want to see it depicted.
Diablo.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, he has so much blood.
It was supposedly a very heavy watch. Like we had friends that went to go see the movie.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I never saw it in theaters, but it was supposed to be like it was like an experience because you would go to the movies like at the time I was like 13 when it came out, so you went to the movies with your family, and then you'd be surrounded by like priests and fucking like nuns and bishops, and everyone's just watching this fucking movie. And,
It's funny
You
how
only see that at the Boy Scouts meetings.
pretty much. It's funny how two similar reactions to go into the theater was that and The Exorcist. Apparently, when The Exorcist came out in the 70s,
Yeah.
a lot of people were throwing up and being horrified.
well, that was
They were so easily fucking led, those people.
what
In the 70s?
Yeah, but no one
They
ever-
believed every movie.
They
yeah,
believed
okay,
everything.
that's true, but no one had
Idiots.
No one had ever seen anything like that to that point, though. Something that graphic in
guess.
1973. Is anything been like? Was anything like? There's nothing like that.
No, I
Now,
guess
now-
all horror was like more of like conceptual.
Yeah, I mean, Rosemary's Baby came out in '69. There was an exorcism movie that failed right before The Exorcist came out. There was a movie that came out a year before that. I forget the name of it, and that was just trash. And then The Exorcist was like realistic. It was like people didn't
Sure,
know if it
but-
was a documentary or if it was.
But these are also people that lived through Korea and Vietnam.
Well,
They've seen this stuff.
Well,
great movie,
Well,
though.
also like, but to their defense, like as far as movies, 10 years prior, like 1963, it was like
Yes.
man meets woman, and
Yeah.
she rejects him at first.
And then
Right, every
man
movie was
punches
the same.
woman for the rejection.
Right.
Right. Then woman loves man.
Then man makes an honest woman out of her.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
And then 10 years later, you have a little possessed girl screaming at the priest to suck his dick.
Right.
Yeah.
What like went from like like a man goes into a taxi and she's like, get out of my taxi, and and he's like, oh, like, how also are we gonna get together? And then 10 years later, you got a little
She's
girl
masturbating with a cross.
with a crucifix.
Yeah. With a crucifix.
So people were like, oh my god, this is
yeah,
terrifying.
but in the South, shit like that happened.
The deep south.
Yeah, I'm Nicky. A little Nicky. A little Nicky reference. Exorcist takes place in Georgetown.
Does it?
Yeah.
Love
Okay.
that movie. I love The Exorcist. I've never talked to you about that. Are you a big Exorcist fan?
I liked it. I like The Exorcist. Yeah.
Because if you aren't, you're missing out.
I did the trio a couple years ago. I did The Omen, the Rosemary's Baby, and Exorcist.
That's a fun night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I started at like 2 p.m. So like by nighttime, I was like, watch cartoons.
yeah. Put a little
You got
South Park
a
on.
little light watch after that.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm in the mood for Bugs Bunny.
I'm a
all
little
of sudden.
bitch. I can't watch anything at like 2 a.m. like that.
I used to be able to watch like The Exorcist in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But that's when I was like 18 and brave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No fear.
I'm a big coward now for a very long time, and I still can't.
Right.
If The Exorcist music comes on, I'm like, change the channel. It's scary. It's gonna scare me.
Ever since getting co-pays for health insurance.
Yeah,
I can't.
I can't do it anymore.
If there's a demon here, I'm not going to acknowledge it.
What's gonna happen? What if I get possessed? I've been convinced I've been possessed many times.
Yeah, what have you done that made you think you were possessed?
Watch gay porn.
Trans porn. No.
Gay porn, way easier to get.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. That was the devil inside me.
That was an accident.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the name of the video. Was
Oh.
the devil inside me.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Oh no, my God! The devil is rubbing my cock. Why is he doing that? I can't come. No, I blacked out.
The Exorcist is my top 5 movies ever.
Wow,
Yeah, I think I throw it like number
3.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah,
it's a perfect movie.
I have no problem with it.
Quentin Tarantino says it's a perfect movie.
love it.
Oh, fucking that guy.
Quentin Tarantino says it's a perfect movie. Then
Yeah.
you bet your ass it's a perfect movie.
There you go.
It's fantastic.
You ever see the video of him talking about Django?
Drops
Yeah.
it. Doesn't he drop it in that video?
I don't know if he drops it. But
Starts
he's like,
talking.
Jamie, my man.
Starts talking John.
Does a
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
He's like, yes.
Oh really?
Jamie be coming in. He's just rocking.
And you know, I don't really write the scripts, baby. Like, what the fuck? You're Quentin Tarantino. Why don't you
Yeah.
calm down?
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson sitting there like, yeah, this fucking-
Just stop it. He does this on set.
yeah. He
Then it
keeps talking to me.
And then when DiCaprio comes, he switches back to Tarantino.
Right. He's like, Leonardo, baby.
Could you
You
imagine?
gotta say it.
Could you imagine if he did that accent, that little twang, on the set with just the black actors while they were dressed as slaves?
Right. And then he would just turn to DiCaprio and be like, so this is what I need you to do. This
so
is your
cringy. You ever see that? No.
No? Oh, fucking-
No,
oh,
you don't have to get it up.
no, you don't want to see it.
Watch it on
You
my
don't-
own time.
All right.
Yeah.
That's on you.
It's very
John.
funny.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's pretty funny.
It's all right.
Quentin Tarantino and his big head.
Very funny.
I love
He's an
Tarantino.
ugly frog-like man.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. That's another guy that's probably on Epstein's plane for sure. Tarantino.
yeah.
Definitely.
They probably didn't let him on the
They
plane.
probably loved him. They're like, this guy's
He
so.
probably made an announcement. He's like, everyone take your shoes off.
He has such an imagination.
Yeah.
Go jerk him off.
He talks to all the girls about movies.
Yeah.
He demands to be in the room with Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You didn't see Valley Dolls in 1972? The girl's just like, can I just?
I'm
get,
14 and a slave. I don't know.
Can I get to look like a congressman? This guy's weird
Yeah. It's,
for this situation.
he keeps talking about Blockbuster. I don't know what Blockbuster is.
You don't like you don't like to rent movies? You don't like
know
to
if I-
rent movies and rewind them and then return them? You don't like to do that? Are you
No, I'm
fucking
a
weird?
Gen Z sex slave.
Gen
Quentin. I
Z?
can't.
You're fucking weird, Tarantino.
No.
Clint is like, he wrote Pulp Fiction. Go jerk him off. He wrote one of my favorite
film
movies.
director.
Reservoir
Go
Dogs.
put Quentin in your mouth.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get in there.
How's it
And you
taste?
know Tarantino got nothing.
Tastes like cookies.
Oh, he's a little cock guy.
He got nothing.
Oh yeah, but guys that watch a lot of movies have little dicks.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I watched.
Jerking him during
I watched The
the movie.
Apprentice the other day. I watched the Donald Trump movie.
Yes,
that was
I
Apprentice.
where do you find that?
I rented it off of Amazon. It was
Ah.
like $5. I was like,
And
I
it's not Donald Trump did not
endorse this movie.
endorse this.
No, furthest from
it,
the-
it paints him in quite a bad light.
He's suing it right now.
Is he?
Yes.
He sues a lot.
He's sending Vivek and Kid Rock down to the studio to serve the papers.
Yeah.
It was good. Good fucking movie. Rob said this. Way better than fucking Lincoln.
Yep, way better than Lincoln.
Wow.
Notice I said Rob said that. I said I don't want that on my on my record.
I said it. I own up to it.
I like when you make presidents unlikable.
Well, I didn't say that Trump's a better president than Lincoln. I said the movie was better.
That's you can do that.
You could say that, of course.
You could say that.
Lincoln sucked. You don't even.
Lincoln's very long.
It's three hours long.
I like when they do scenes where he's like, I don't give a fuck about the slaves. It's...
We're still talking about the movie, not the president, right?
Yeah, the movies. Yeah, sure.
Can you do Lincoln's accent from that movie?
I don't even know how he talked.
I
He was
forget.
Like, "Hey,
a man
Yeah,
with a-
he sounded like shit.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
I know, but he made him sound like shit.
A man of immense power.
Yeah,
He could be anybody.
yeah. No, he.
Yeah, Trump is probably a better president than Lincoln because he's a modern-day George Washington.
That's true.
And he's not gay.
He's not gay.
But The Apprentice was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie was good.
What does it follow? Just his life?
It was his relationship with Roy Cohn.
Who the fuck is that?
Roy Cohn was like his mentor.
You had a mentor?
Yeah,
I thought he just came up with this shit.
it was his attorney
No.
in the 70s.
Roy
Really?
Cohen taught him all.
Taught him everything he knew.
everything he knows.
Wow.
Except for the gay sex part.
Except for the
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. Roy Cohn was gay.
Oh, Ray Cohen was gay.
Yeah, the
No,
opening
no,
scene.
no,
it's a
no.
great movie. It plays a lot like Goodfellas
A little bit.
and Casino.
Yeah, a lot of
like
a little Scarface to
little
it.
Scarface. Like
Oh, okay.
2 hours long, quick watch.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he's at
I
the
like how we've been beaten by movies where we're like 2 hours is easy.
2 hours.
Yeah,
is so
of course. Come
Yeah.
on.
perfect.
Well, Lincoln
And-
ruined it with 3 hours and 14
Was
minutes.
that probably the first of like the big blockbuster movies that were like 5 hours? You needed the whole day to watch it.
Well, Titanic.
Titanic was like that.
Yeah, Titanic. Well, Titanic's pretty good though.
A lot of the 90s
flies.
movies.
The last hour flies.
Titanic,
Okay, so it was more of a
Braveheart.
trend. It stopped for like 20 years and then it's come back.
Yeah, Tarantino makes like 6 movies in one now. It's a long
I mean,
time.
if Tarantino made a 3-hour movie and it was great,
I can sit through
I would
his
sit
ones.
through it quickly. I sat through
I
the.
watched that
Scorsese
extended Hateful Eight, and it's
God.
rough.
Yeah.
I actually liked it. I like that movie.
Sure.
Yeah,
I like the movie up until Channing Tatum comes out of the floor.
That's how
Yeah.
I felt about it.
I was like, well, now I don't like the movie.
Yeah,
He's
and I
such a
don't like
shitty
it.
actor.
And he can't read.
Can't read.
Cannot read. Can't read
he's a
anything.
big dummy.
Yeah.
Can't read.
Yeah, he's so dumb.
He's the Floyd Mayweather of acting.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather can't read either, right?
No, he can't read.
He can throw a punch.
50 Cent was like, I dare you to read one page of Harry Potter.
Yeah. The Apprentice though, it wasn't that. I don't think it was that hard on him though. I felt like
No,
There's a
Who
scene
made
in
it?
there. There was some Indian guy. Some
Ah.
Yeah, this guy
Iranian.
I don't know what he was, but
some
he
Arab
did
guy.
such a good job, and I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be a great filmmaker. And then like last week, he got caught like groping a woman at an award show, and
He's
everyone's
a great filmmaker.
like, yeah, now he's
Come
now he's
on.
done. Now everyone's like, don't work with that guy.
Ah.
I was like, fuck, he made a great movie. This was well done, The
These
Apprentice.
guys, they can't keep their
And
hands.
he
in
was
their
like,
skills.
come over here, Scarlett Johansson. Let me grab your boob.
Jeremy
And that was
Strong.
Oh, it was Scarlett Johansson?
Probably.
ScarJo.
She's always has her tits out, and everyone's always grabbing at them. But she only called out the Iranian filmmaker.
Let me get that grab.
Yeah, and he's like, come over here.
Would you like to play Hillary Clinton?
Yeah,
That's my next film.
that's the game he plays. He goes around and play in my country. You play Hillary Clinton.
Jeremy Strong's in it. He's very good in it.
Yeah.
Ah.
That guy's a great actor.
Who plays Trump?
Sebastian Stan.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. He's good too.
He's
Huh.
fantastic.
He
in
is
it.
good.
He's a great
What's
actor.
great about it is that in the beginning of the movie, he's very subtle. Like
Okay.
when I first watched the trailer, I was like, "Why is Sebastian Stan like not doing an impression?" As the movie goes on, he starts to sound more and more like the Trump we know today. It's more of a character piece than like an indictment on Donald Trump.
Oh, okay.
There is a lot of shit in there that is going to turn off Trump supporters. There's a lot of stuff in the last hour,
Yeah.
particularly one scene that a lot of Trump supporters are going to call bullshit on. But if you watch it in just a movie, if you're a fan of movies,
Yeah.
take the politics away.
Be
Look,
objective.
He's in the White House. Tomorrow his name's going to be nowhere near the Epstein list.
Right.
Take away that. Just come in there watching movies. It's a great movie.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Excellent. Well done.
Must
Get on
watch.
The Apprentice.
A well done character study.
Sebastian Stan's a great actor.
He's very good.
He's fantastic. Such
He's,
a good actor. Everything I've seen him in.
Regardless of like the Captain America stuff.
I've never seen that.
He's actually is good in like his debut in that.
He's Winter Soldier, isn't
He's
he?
Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
and which is people say is like the best of all of those movies.
Actually, that was a movie I would have watched. When
It's
it
like a
came
good
out.
action movie.
I heard it was very good. I heard he's good in it. Everything I've seen him in.
Yeah. You ever watch Devil All the Time?
No.
That's with Robert Pattinson.
He's in that. Spider-Man's in that. Sebastian
Which-
Stan's
which
in that.
Spider-Man?
Assistant. I'll give it that a watch.
What's
it looked pretty
Tobey
good.
Maguire?
Tobey Maguire's not in it. Tom Holland.
Oh, okay.
It's mainly Tom Holland. He's like the main character. Who's from Zero Dark 30? The main soldier.
Sam Worthington.
Him. He's in it.
Oh, that guy. I don't like that.
He hasn't done anything. That
He's
guy.
kind of a villain in that.
Yeah.
He was in this movie about Meyer Lansky, and he plays like a British journalist. He has like an earring throughout the movie. It just fucking pissed me off.
Is he
Really?
British?
Yeah, in the movie.
He's British in real life, isn't he?
Is he? I don't. That's what. I
Wait,
was asking.
Sam Worthington is from Avatar.
yeah. He's Avatar.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we're talking about the same guy.
I'll pull up the guy.
Zero Dark. Who's
30.
in Zero Dark? I don't even remember.
You'll know him as soon as they bring up. He kind of looks like Chris Pratt.
Wasn't Chris Pratt in Zero Dark 30?
I believe he
He's
was.
in one. He's part of SEAL Team.
No, Chris Pratt. He's interesting. He's fat.
No, not anymore.
Fucking asshole.
Jason Clark.
Oh, that guy.
This guy.
Long face.
Yeah, that guy's good.
That guy.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, it's Sam Worthington. We're not talking about the same guy at all.
No.
So I
You
got
could have told me any name.
I got Zero Dark 30 and Avatar confused.
Yeah, oh, Bill Skarsgård is in this second thing.
I can see why they're both fake.
100% right there.
A lot of
Yeah,
special
Yeah,
effects.
what's
This
to
movie
say?
came out during COVID, so it was just a bunch of stars. We're like, yeah, I'll fucking.
Well,
need
let's
some
just do
money.
the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2020.
I liked when COVID times they
Very
were doing
dark.
that. A lot of movies were like Up in the Air was like that. They just put any star in
Don't
it.
look up, you mean?
Don't look up.
Yeah.
Don't look up.
Up in the Air is with
You like
George
Don't Look
Clooney.
Up?
Clooney. Yeah.
Isn't it? I lived too many years. Before he was like Spider-Man, I'm like, Tobey Maguire?
COVID did that.
What an old man.
Yeah.
Batman was in it. Adam West. What are you talking about? So old. Fucking lived too many years.
Yeah, the school shooting. Columbine.
Which one are you talking about? I don't know.
The new one. The new one.
What'd you just say? What was the... you said,
Oh, Don't Look Up. What'd you guys think of
Oh,
that
Don't
one?
Look Up. It was a little all over the place for me.
Yeah, I
I
liked
thought it was a messy movie.
It's very messy. Meryl Streep was good in it, obviously. DiCaprio's in it. He's good. Jennifer Lawrence is okay. She's kind of bitchy in it.
Yeah, that's not kind of her thing, though.
It's kind of her
Yeah, that's
thing.
kind of most of her character.
For some reason, Timothy Chalamet's in it.
Already he is
They
in
could have just
there.
gotten someone else to do that.
But that was like one of those things where it was
could've
like
gotten anybody to do
that
it.
was one of those things with during COVID. They
one
were
of
like,
those COVID things.
Right.
Chalamet's available. Let's put him in there. Give him a small part. No one's doing anything.
Let's just get all these stars.
That's why I kind
put
of
them in this movie about something that's ending the world.
yeah.
Right.
And let's like brainwash the people. It's one of those movies that's not going to age. No, actually, it's going to be one of those movies that maybe ages better. But at the time, a lot of people hated it because we're going through COVID and we see all these fucking Hollywood actors who we're
Telling
all
us about the environment.
we're all
and shit.
pissed off about.
A
Off at.
meteor.
They were shoving a mirror into our faces.
Also, you think liberal Netflix wouldn't be the ones to be like, guys, question the government because they're going to
Yeah.
fucking hide shit from you. And now they would tell you, totally don't do that.
Mark Rylance played like a Steve Jobs.
He's
type.
mad funny in that
He's pretty
movie.
funny in the movie.
I thought it was good. I actually liked it.
It was all right. It was just I think it was
Liked it a
messy.
lot.
Could have been tighter.
Yeah, whatever.
Adam McKay directed that, right?
I think
he did.
It was Adam McKay. Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything since.
He's
Sure
like
he has.
banned from. Well, oh no,
Has
no, I don't think so.
No?
I know he did the Lakers series.
Right, there's that.
I never finished that.
Him and Will Ferrell don't talk anymore because he was just like, "Will, you can't play Jerry West. Sorry."
That's pretty funny though. You want to play Jerry West?
Will
Oh,
Ferrell,
that was
yeah.
like the last major. Oh, no. It's something called Beneath the Storm.
Will Ferrell was all like, "I want to play Jerry West,"
Yeah.
and Adam McKay was like, "No, we got John C. Riley to do that."
Why don't you go make a documentary about your trans friend?
You know how John C.
How about that? You want to play Jerry West?
You know how John C. Riley's in Step Brothers. He could do comedy also, but we could take him seriously as an actor. Will,
Yeah.
why don't you go make a
Once you go
boring documentary?
Once you call up your trans friend, make an hour and 30-minute virtue signaling film where everyone goes, "Hey, Will Ferrell's not only funny, but he's got a heart." How about that, you fucking asshole? You can't play Jerry West because you're fat and out of shape.
Will never be Jerry
You're
West.
stupid, fat, and out of shape, and everything you've ever done is overrated.
Ooh.
If not for
Whoa,
athletes,
hot take.
I'm not saying that.
Adam
McKay saying that in his closed door meeting with Will Ferrell when Will Ferrell was campaigning for the role of Jerry West at 50-something years old.
Baseball players fucking love
If
Will Ferrell.
athletes didn't exist, Will Ferrell's career would be nothing. He would have no career. If dumb athletes like Travis Kelce didn't exist, Will Ferrell would just be a regular guy. He'd be like
he's the best.
He'd be a part-time actor, and he'd probably work at the post office.
If you interview any baseball player that played from 2004 to 2016, every one of their favorite movies is a Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah, but if you interviewed him today, also
today,
every athlete loves Will Ferrell.
They love Will Ferrell.
They just eat up Will Ferrell.
He's for idiots.
I don't know if he's for idiots.
He's for idiots.
But there's definitely, it has to be studied. It has to, like, something between guys who constantly work out and then they go home to relieve tension. They put on semi-pro.
That movie sucked.
That is a piece of trash. Everything from that era.
Like semi-pro.
That's trash. That movie. And Talladega Nights.
I can never actually get
sucks.
Talladega
Nights is the worst fucking piece of shit I've ever seen. It was not funny. I didn't understand it. No. In fact, I had the DVD and it got scratched and I broke it in half. That's how much I hated it. I was like, it got scratched in an old PS3, and I was like, why do I even have this? And I literally snapped it in half in a fit of rage.
Blades of Glory sucked. Not a fan.
Blades of Glory is terrible.
Couldn't stand that movie.
It's so bad. Wish they all died in that plane crash in D.C. a few weeks ago. That's how much of a piece of shit that movie was.
What else
sucks?
Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost is literally a disgrace.
That's a kiddie movie.
No,
No,
they
it's
made
not.
it's
like an adult.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't.
Of course, it's Will Ferrell. He was
Ah.
like, let's do our own spin on it, you fucking
It's
weirdo.
dirty.
Probably likes pizza parties. That's
Yeah,
why.
exactly. That was a piece of
Kicking
shit.
and screaming. How do you think
That was all
that?
right.
I actually
It's
like
pretty
that.
funny.
How about old school?
Old school's great.
Old school level.
Kicking and Screaming has a line that would never go today. That was a kid's movie. And there's a line in the movie where, you know how the first coach goes missing in that movie?
Yeah.
Right? And then all the men around town get together to introduce Will Ferrell as the new coach. So Robert Duvall introduces Will Ferrell, and he goes, well, because the last coach, Coach So-and-so, is missing. We don't know where he went. And then some guy heckles, here's a woman now.
I thought that was from something else. I forgot. That's from Kicking and Screaming.
It would
I've
never
never
play.
rewatched
It's a
that one.
transphobic joke in the middle of a kids movie. Today, everyone was like, "What the fuck?" The movie.
Adam
would be,
Sandler movies had shit like that too.
yeah,
Yeah, he always
But
has-
Adam Sandler movies, you know what you're getting. Kicking and Screaming was a movie. It's that fucking Beans from Even Stevens was in it.
Right,
Like, it's a
right.
children's movie.
Right. That was his answer to Daddy Daycare.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Another great film.
I think Will Ferrell, old school, right? Anchorman. Those two movies.
Anchorman, I feel like is too loved
are
now.
classics. Though.
Anchorman's really
too
funny.
great.
Too loved.
Yeah, I like it.
Old school Anchorman. That's
Step Brothers.
And
Step
Step Brothers.
Brothers.
Step Brothers is very
Yeah.
good. But the other,
Oh, the campaigns.
you know what's
I
a
I like
movie
the campaign.
where people turned on him
What?
originally? One of the was
Everything Must Go.
Wedding Crashers with his cameo in Wedding Crashers.
That was an annoying cameo.
That was the first time he
There's
ever.
no reason for that.
That was the first time he got hate. I loved him in the movie. I love Wedding Crashers is one of my favorite movies. But that's the first time I heard people say
because
like
he was unlikable. in
they
that
were
one.
like, this is so it was
He
so
fucks
annoying.
Women at funerals.
He was so obnoxious. It had nothing.
Mom. It's very funny.
But I thought it was hilarious.
Get the meatloaf.
But they were like, people were like, it was such an unnecessary cameo.
So what?
I just remember people saying that, and that was the first time I ever.
De Niro does
heard.
unnecessary cameos.
Well, I don't.
I like what I like in Wedding Crashers when he's yelling about the meatloaf, and then Owen Wilson's just like, "I will have some meatloaf. I knew you come through.
Yeah, it was funny.
I knew you come through." So when I first saw it, I didn't like Will Ferrell's cameo. I thought it was a little too much. I'm like, this is a good movie, but now it aged
It's
better.
quick. It doesn't
No,
hurt the film.
Also, they set up for it
Yeah.
anyway. They mentioned Chaz throughout the entire movie.
They mentioned Chaz.
So you're anticipating who Chaz is.
that is true.
You know, and at that time they were the frat pack, and they always would
Did each
throw a
other's
little.
movies.
Yeah, they have a little surprise for you.
You know what I watched also? Like, what's the movie? Along Came Polly.
It's funny.
never
Recently,
seen that one.
I watched it, and I used to love that movie. I didn't laugh once during this movie when I
Really?
rewatched it.
You're soulless.
Yeah, no, I didn't
Go
laugh.
to church.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have to see it again.
Ben Stiller's very funny in Dodgeball, Heavyweights. When he plays like a kind of Zoolander, he's funny.
I like the
guess.
eccentric Ben Stiller movies though, like Along Came Polly, Heartbreak Kid. I like him in those movies. And then in the 2010s, he started becoming like a hipster.
Yeah.
which is good. A lot of those movies are good too.
Great
like
movie.
Greenberg, While We're Young.
While We're Young
There
is
was the
great.
boring Comedy Central ones that would be on, like Duplex.
Yeah, that sucked.
Let me talk about-
I
didn't
watched
watch that.
Duplex over the course of 8 years. Because
Just
it
kept-
was always on. but-
Just kept starting and stopping.
Just one of those
yeah, but
movies.
is there anything else on after 10 minutes?
I think I watched Permanent Midnight thinking it was Duplex. It was
Permanent
on-
Midnight's a great
it's a good
movie.
movie. That movie While We're Young is great. It's a Noah Baumbach movie.
Okay.
It's with Ben Stiller, Naomi Watts,
And Adam Driver.
Adam Driver in this fucking movie is so good. He plays the prototypical hipster from Brooklyn. It's amazing how good he was in this fucking movie. It's like every person I talked to from 2015 to 2019 was Adam Driver.
He was such like a piece of shit contrarian. They're all sitting around one day and they're talking about who they voted for in the last election, and everyone's like Obama, and he's like, actually, I voted for Romney. And you're like, the fuck?
He's just that guy.
He's just that guy. Yeah, he's like a Brooklyn hipster who
Yeah.
you would think would never like
Sure.
vote Republican. He's like,
It's not
I
about what
voted.
he did. It's
Yeah.
about what you did.
to make him do that.
Right.
Yeah.
If you lived in a city from 2012 to 2019, you have to watch While We're Young.
Yeah.
And have to watch Adam
Because
Driver's
you're going to meet,
character.
you know that guy.
You know this guy.
Oh, you knew several.
He's the worst. He was
The hats, the fucking little fedoras.
Oh,
no.
In the movie he talks like a 30s gangster. At one point he is doing like, you see, You know, and then like throughout the movie he just I don't want to spoil it.
he
but
makes a documentary
he's a documentarian. He's a fucking asshole
about Facebook.
Yeah.
He's like, I never did Facebook.
Yeah, so I'm yeah.
So I'm just going to people's houses and I'm meet people from my past and I'm meeting them at their house.
It's like sounds like a really boring documentary, but you'd watch it.
He says it in passing throughout the movie, and then like there's like 3 scenes later, he like drags Ben Stiller along,
Yeah.
and like he's in like his hometown ringing someone's bell. He's like, "Excuse me, Joe Montana." I don't know. I couldn't come up with a
No,
name.
that's the name.
That's a name.
Joe Montana from Toledo High. Hey, it's me. It's a great movie. Oh, it's so good. No, Noah Baumbach's good director.
I don't. More movies about that era should be made. The
It's a fascinating era.
mid 2010s
Yeah.
Brooklyn, the Leonard Dunham era.
I
of
can watch
Brooklyn.
any of those.
We're going to start seeing him.
We probably won't. I don't think it was. Not a lot went on. You'll probably see more modern New York movies.
Yeah, there's only so many movies you can make about
Yeah.
people meeting at a bar at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
and then going home by 9 and playing with their cat.
Yeah, it's only so many stories those people share.
There's,
Yeah.
there's only so many
Yeah.
movies you can make about people going to poetry open mics.
Yeah. Talk about the dot.
Being an asshole at the open mic.
Mad at my dad.
My dad cut me off.
I'm a woman wearing suspenders.
You don't get it. I survive off of coffee.
cold.
Where we at?
We're at 38.
You want to take a quick smoke break?
Why?
We're at 38. Usually do it in
38
an hour
fucking
and
minutes.
5.
What's your stamina? But this is the track.
What's wrong with you?
You don't stop running. We do 60 laps. You don't stop running at 40 to have a little Gatorade break. To complete the 60. I don't care. We can do that.
I want a smoke break.
We can do, I don't
All
care.
right,
Whatever
yeah,
you want to do, I don't
we'll-
care.
and we'll be
Get your
back.
fucking cigarette in. I don't give a shit.
Time for a live read.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We're back from our smoke break.
We're drinking. You're drinking Blue Moon.
I'm going to have this Blue Moon.
Now, my friend brought Blue Moon to the Super Bowl. Now, he knows we don't drink Blue Moon. There was definitely some type of deal.
Well, he likes them.
He likes them.
He says
didn't
he,
drink
yeah?
one.
he only had one,
he
but
drank
he's
one.
not really a drinker.
Not really a drink.
Ah, that doesn't count.
Hey, good shot.
If you're not a drinker and you bring a specific beer, only bring 6 of them.
Yeah.
You know, you don't bring a whole 12 pack.
No.
You don't have to do
That's
that.
for people that love Blue Moon.
Now, no, I actually, that's a beer I never drank and I still won't. I don't like it. I had one like last week. It's too weedish.
Yeah.
The first one I ever had was at this bar on Staten Island. It's called the Stumble Inn. It's a great song. Bad bar.
Yeah, terrible bar.
And it was skunkish. Ugh. It was terrible. And they put a stale orange
Oh.
Ugh.
in there.
It's fine.
It was like $2.
I say it's fine.
It's all right.
Nah.
It's not my favorite.
I never choose it. If I drink a Blue Moon, it's because someone's like, "Oh, yeah, Blue Moon, that's what I have." I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime you have to drink a beer with a fruit, you gotta make sure it's John Travolta.
You know what I like. You know what type of beer I like. Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
You like cheap beer.
I haven't had a Corona in a while.
Oh, you didn't test positive?
Come on. Come on.
Come on now, Skip.
No. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Corona anyway. I don't like any. I'm only Coors Light these days. Amstel Light.
Coors Light.
Amstel Lights is like, that's when you're going fancy. That's when you're treating yourself.
You know it. Yes, of course.
I'm a big fan of the Amstel Light.
That's when I treat myself.
I love Amstel
It's a
Light.
little $23 12-pack of Amstel Light.
My uncle came over when we were like 17. He's like, I don't drink anymore. All I do is drink Amstel.
That's like Billy Bob in that Billy Bob Thornton in that show.
Yeah.
And then what's
Landman.
Landman, where it's just the whole show is just torpedoed with Michelob Ultra ads. It's like,
Get us a picture of Ultra.
yeah, all right, shut up, shut up, you whore. Just we're working. Get us a picture of Ultra, and we'll get you on the back end.
It's a literal scene from the show. Landman.
Yeah, nice. I quit drinking. You know, there's alcohol in that. It's Michelob Ultra. There's more alcohol in orange juice.
It's the same. It's the same writer from Tulsa King. The guy's name is Taylor Sheridan. He also did Hell and High Water. He did like a few different things.
All FX shows.
It's all these and every one of his movies or shows, he has this ridiculous commentary in the shows. Like in Tulsa King, the college speech when Stallone's just like, college is about going to school for 4 years and showing up on time. Yeah. It's like, no, it's not.
If you prove you can do that, then you can be president.
Yeah, like that's so ridiculous. There's so many shitty lines. It's so it's
That
really
is pretty bad.
It's really bad. In this show, Landman, he says he defends smoking. Billy Bob Thornton's character defends smoking. And it's just like, yeah, cigarettes aren't killing you. People in Japan smoke. People in Italy smoke. They live to their 90s. Now what's killing you is sugar.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
I think Billy Bob read that line and he was like,
He was like, all right.
I think every actor on that set is just like, well, we're just going to do what Taylor wants us to do and collect a paycheck.
he insists on these lines.
Yeah, he wants us to do this.
A lot of people think that Billy Bob Thornton really fucked Halle Berry in Monsters Ball.
That he raped her?
Slipped
That it
in.
was unsimulated?
It was unsimulated.
I've heard
Really?
this.
You've heard this, right?
Didn't she claim that
watched
he
that
raped
scene.
her for real in that scene?
I think she did.
Yeah, then she said, like,
He
oh,
was too aggressive.
he was
And
too.
she took it back
Then she took it back? Good.
because he was so hot.
Yeah. Was he real? I think he's gross.
I watched
That's
that.
one of those like old men that women just like.
I watched that scene on numerous.
I
amount of
haven't seen it in
times.
a long time.
Love that scene.
But I think later on I'll probably watch it. If you're watching with me at home, just say thank you. Yeah.
Unsimulated sex scenes in movies. There's only a few.
What was he? Marlon Brando, right? In Last Tango in Paris, right?
That's what they said. They actually made a movie about that whole set.
Is it
It's with
erotic?
Matt Dillon.
Oh God.
He's playing Marlon Brando. He looks nothing like him. But Billy Zane's playing Marlon Brando in a biopic. He looks exactly like him. It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I'm glad he's making a comeback.
Yeah, he kills it in this fucking movie.
All right.
Yeah.
No one's gonna see that.
No one's gonna watch it.
No one's gonna watch anything that Billy Zane does.
He just doesn't
He's
have that.
not a draw.
Yeah, he's what the kids say has negative aura. There's nothing. Billy Zane is just he don't matter. Like people go, that guy's still alive.
Even
Right.
his character in Titanic was just.
I was watching Titanic clips like 2 weeks ago, and he's great in that movie. But
He's all right. Yeah.
you don't really hear from him ever again. There's a you don't really ever hear from him ever again. But there is a scene where he's there's a deleted scene in the Titanic where he comes back the next day when they're all rescued, and he sees a woman who looks like Rose, and when the woman turns around, she's black, and Billy Zane goes, "Ugh."
Is that true?
It's a true scene. It's like, ugh. You're like, oh, how'd you get on a plane? How you get on a plane?
I'm Dandelion.
Yeah, Yeah. There's not enough lifeboats for our kids. They said there were more lifeboats. Now how are we supposed to get our kids home?
Oh, what a cute baby you're holding.
Yeah.
He has the kid at the end.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's a great scene in Titanic when obviously the sink is shipping. Shipping.
The sink is shipping.
Sink
Yes.
is.
Yes.
What did I say?
You just said the sink is shipping.
Oh
Sink
my
is shipping.
god! Oh
Wow. CTA.
I need some sleep.
Yeah. You definitely have CTA.
The sink is
Oh,
shipping.
taking a nap.
Yeah.
That's odd.
You must rub the furry blanket.
That's my bad. The ship is sinking.
Right. Okay.
And when
Like
the
this podcast.
when the and the orchestra is playing,
Yeah.
they're like, we got to play with him, and the head guy's just like, go home, don't worry, save yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just see it, and they see it sinking. They're just like, no, we're gonna play with him. That's a great scene, though. It took me a while to get.
I
to
didn't
it.
know what the hell he just said.
No idea.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it.
I didn't follow a word of
I
it.
don't know what the hell you're talking
After the sink is shipping,
about.
I
Yeah.
was out.
And everything became like the sink is shipping now. Everything you said, I just keep pushing.
I guess I kind of fucked up there.
Kind of fucked it up there.
Oh,
Shit.
But thank God for editing. We'll just edit it out.
Edit
No,
that
I
out.
won't.
Yeah,
Cut
edit
it out.
Cut it out.
Don't make me look retarded.
Oh, that's the name of the episode.
It's also you would sound retarded. There is no looking.
Oh,
There's no visual.
there's no.
You can look retarded.
Not on here.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what's worse than having a retarded kid? A retarded kid that looks like you.
And going around being like, he's my twin.
we'll see how proud they are of their retarded
He's
kids.
handsome. At least he's handsome.
Yeah.
Go up to the father of a retarded kid and just be like, "Wow, he looks exactly like you." As the kid's dribbling all over himself.
I knew a kid like that. He looked just like his daddy. From Florida. His name was Dominic. And his father was an ex-cop from New York.
Italian retarded.
Same
kids.
face. Same face. And I made the mistake of complimenting the wit of the younger son. He said something like pretty funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, this kid's pretty fucking smart. And then I remembered the other one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
That,
right.
that doesn't make you come across very good, right?
No,
there.
no,
Yeah. Like, oh, you're
Right.
smacking around the.
In the moment, I really just thought the kid was smart.
Yeah.
But then I realized I was
You're smacking around the
comparing.
other one. Yeah. You're like, well, you did well on one of them.
Yeah, I was like, I'm glad you guys got it the second time around.
Yeah. You really nailed this one.
Oh.
I like in the Titanic where all the rich men come to grips with they're about to die. Like the Guggenheim guy, he's like the really wealthy guy who's like, oh, we've made peace with it a very long time ago. We're going to die on this ship. And then when he's sitting there next to the clock and the water starts to surge, his face just is like, what the fuck?
Just drops.
Get me a lifeboat. He's like, what the fuck?
I hated the Italian guy who tries to save the day.
Oh,
He starts
yeah.
fucking climbing the pole.
Doesn't he get shot? They shoot him.
they
Yeah, they
shoot
shoot
him?
the shit out of him.
They, they went, we're going to die. Let's just shoot that Italian.
Because he's annoying. Because they
He
thought he was.
smells.
Oh no, why? Because they thought he was reaching for the gun.
Ah.
Yeah, and because the guy was like, everyone remain calm, and then the Italian guy's, there's not enough, not a fucking light bulb. That's what he said, light bulbs in the scene, and then he gets shot immediately, and then that Irish guy is like, you shot my friend. Yeah, that happened.
Oh, you shot him dead, you did.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Hi.
What about the light bulbs? That's what they kept saying. It was like, they're not called fucking light bulbs.
Shoot him.
DiCaprio sucked in that movie. Oh, I wasn't a fan.
No, that's his big claim.
That's his
He's
his
kind
moment.
Big move.
He's also kind of there not to be an actor. Like he's
No, he's
there.
handsome.
Yeah, like we have to attract a younger audience at the time, and
This is true.
yeah, everyone knew people were going to go watch that movie because the Titanic, even in 1997, I know, obviously, like that's like a baby boomers' parents' generation, where they're in their prime, but they grew up with that story. That was like 9/11 to them.
Wow, I
So
didn't
people
realize that.
would go to see that no matter what because of the lore of it. There was a documentary that came out like 10 years earlier about the Titanic.
That's a great point. That would be 9/11.
That's like their
That's the previous
Yeah.
9/11.
So that's why it had an audience. They knew they were getting an older audience. James Cameron was a huge director at the time. He had come off Terminator and The Abyss, and this was going to be this big project. They needed a star. And originally, I think I'm not. I can't remember. I think Tom Cruise was supposed to be the lead.
Really?
I think it was Tom Cruise and
It's a
Nicole
very different
Kidman.
movie.
Yeah, and then they were like, "We'll go with someone younger," and they went with Leonardo DiCaprio.
He wanted to be on a ship that was actually sinking.
Yeah, well,
Get me on a ship that's actually sinking now.
All right, Tom. Now that the boat is sinking, we need you to get off of it. I'm going down with the ship.
do your Tom Cruise.
Get me on a shipping sink. Get me on a shipping sink now. Who's this Kate Winslet? Have you ever done anything with action movies?
Strap me to the side of the boat.
Yes, I'm gonna jump out of a plane.
I'm going to lift it out of the water.
There's no plane in this movie. It's just a boat.
What do you mean there's no plane?
What do you mean there's no plane? There has to be a plane.
Plane. Have just strapped me to the side of a plane.
Fuck this, I'm gonna go do Mission Impossible.
What about the iceberg? What if I play the iceberg?
It's Tom Cruise's face on the iceberg. The ship is gonna hit it. Oh my God! It's a giant fruit in the middle of the ocean.
There's no way I can hit it to the side. Did you call the code red?
Yeah.
You goddamn right I am. That's such a great scene also. With
Still
Nicholson.
play the Mission Impossible theme.
A few good men with
I love A
Nicholson
Few
and,
Good
and
Men.
Tom Cruise when Cruise is just going off and Nicholson's just sitting there looking like a big jerk.
He didn't care.
Such a great movie.
Nicholson
fan.
took it and he fucking dished it back out.
I hope Nicholson doesn't die.
Hope he doesn't kill his wife in a carbon monoxide poisoning. That's just. I don't think that's what happened. I don't know what the fuck.
It's a weird story.
Gene Hackman was found dead.
That is weird, right?
Yeah, and the door was open, and I don't know. At first, when I first read it, I was like, "Oh, they clearly died over a gas leak or carbon monoxide poisoning. They're
You
old."
would think they would have an alarm.
But
for
then,
that.
like a few hours ago, there was reported that the bodies were decomposed. So
they were dead for a while.
They were dead for at least 2
Weeks.
weeks. Yeah, at least 2 weeks. And the door was open, and there was no wellness check. And their Gene Hackman's daughter put out a statement right after, this morning, saying that, oh, most likely it was carbon monoxide poisoning. That's what I would think, confirming what a lot of people thought in the first place. And then and then out of nowhere,
No.
LAPD's like, no, the body's decomposed. That these people have been dead for weeks. If you're the daughter, how do you not have any contact with your mother and father, who are
In Hollywood.
He's 95, she's 65. You don't have any contact for 2 weeks. You don't hear from them.
Damn,
That's
Hollywood.
strange to me.
How old
Hollywood.
is she? How old's the daughter?
I was going to ask. How
God,
old
I think she was like in her 40s or something.
you think there was some sort of hit job? Maybe there was inheritance.
Maybe an inheritance. Maybe someone close to them is definitely strapped for cash.
Because the mother is significantly younger. 65 is not.
I don't know if that's her.
normal for their
that might be
actors,
that might be the stepmother.
Okay, the wife.
Yeah.
Okay, I
The
should
wife.
say is 65. Obviously, Gene Hackman was 95.
He's 95.
It was pretty much any day.
Yeah,
and,
it was going to happen sooner or later.
and maybe
Maybe he did it.
the money was being left to the wife.
Well, the other thing they found was an
But I'm
empty
sh-
prescription pill bottle
So
next
weird.
to the wife when she was dead. So I don't know what that means.
What was the pill?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know. And they
Was
found
that
a dead dog, but
Dead dog.
They found one dead dog, and there were 2 dogs alive, and the one dead dog was in the closet. So we all know that's
Okay.
funny.
Gay dog.
What was the dog's name?
Was it Tom Cruise?
No, the dog's name was John Travolta. But yeah, they found the dog, the dead dog in the closet, and it
was a German Shepherd too.
yeah.
Really?
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all right.
But I
Put a
heard
dead German Shepherd in the closet, and then you poison yourselves.
That's what
Weird.
maybe they killed themselves,
that other lady died.
or he Benoit them. Maybe his wife Benoit, the dog, and Gene Hackman.
Maybe Gene Hackman knew that he was poisoning them,
Right.
all of them, and the dog was like, warning. This is
Yeah.
a German Shepherd.
Because they were high as fuck.
Yeah, and then he
Could
was
be.
like, "This dog, put the dog in the closet.
Yeah, maybe.
He'll
Could
learn
be.
his lesson."
But there's 2 other dogs though, and I think another one was a German Shepherd.
could be
Okay, but
like
maybe they weren't in the room.
it could be like a suicide thing where they were testing how lethal the dose was. They used it on one dog, and then they could be something like that.
The pills, maybe.
Yeah, and then they took the
Jesus.
pills,
There you
and
go. Maybe you're
That's
right.
true.
There.
I mean, it's
if you
weird.
thought it was carbon monoxide, you'd think an alarm would go off.
You're right.
Well,
Maybe
they
they wait for the dog to die, and what they put in the that's fucking cold hearted, Gene Hackman.
that or
What are you gonna
someone
do with it?
whacked them, which I don't know. It wasn't.
It's so strange. It's like when Bob Saget died, and he died like weird, and everyone was like, that doesn't really add up. All right, maybe like he did hit his head on like the headboard of his hotel, and
That's what they say.
nobody found him. And this is everyone is like, no, this foul play. Something happened.
This is odd.
Yeah, there's no way these people just
This is a
died.
murder.
Yeah, it's some sort of murder.
A
Yes,
murder
it's a
in
murder.
Hollywood.
Yeah, there's gonna be a great movie made about this in 20 years.
I want it now.
That Superman cast is like cursed.
Yeah, that's the first thing because last night we were talking about Christopher Reeve.
Yes, I got a great picture of Christopher Reeve next to horses.
And I was like, oh, fuck. When I heard the news this morning, I was like, holy shit, we were talking about Christopher Reeve last night. I was watching, like, Superman, like, 2 weeks ago, and then I read the Gene Hackman story. I was like, oh, that's ironic he dies. And then I started reading the story. I was like, this is just a weird story. That cast is cursed.
I think it's all Supermen are cursed.
All Superman, yes.
George Reeves?
Yes, most of them, yeah.
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 Even what's his name? The new one.
Brandon Routh. Henry Cavill.
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Henry?
Yeah, his career is like gone.
Yeah.
All right.
But nothing catastrophic has happened to him. But that cast, Richard Pryor, right, in the third
He
Superman.
lost his biggest fucking role other than Superman.
Who? Cavill?
Cavill. He lost it to a Hemsworth.
What role was that?
It was The Witcher. It was like a big
I've
show.
never seen that shit.
It's a big Netflix show.
True story.
And yeah. Yeah. Mad true. No, I think he left to do Superman or something, and then he got fired from Superman.
Was he on the Tudors on Showtime?
And then he did a James Bond movie. Or no, he did
Oh,
Mission
he
Impossible.
did Man from Uncle.
He was great. He was great. He did every stunt with me. I was like, you think you're really Superman? Let's fly on this plane.
The Mission Impossible movie is why he had to get the CGI mustache.
He was in something. Wasn't he in Avatar also? Was he?
I don't know.
He's like
I don't know.
I never taken him seriously as an
I don't take him
actor.
serious.
No, he
Yeah.
stinks.
Yeah, because he kind of sucked at Superman.
Yeah. Like, why is Superman, like, kind of dark and, like, doesn't enjoy life? Why is he so upset?
Yeah, get it together, Superman.
You're being Batman. He's being very, very Batman of you.
yeah.
Yeah, really.
Stop being so gay about
Why don't you
things.
look in the mirror and go, wait a minute, I'm fucking Superman.
Yeah,
Stop
maybe
being
I
so
should try
cunty.
smiling, being nice
Yeah.
to people.
Gay.
Then he puts on his glasses. He's Clark Kent.
Yeah,
Clark Kent.
that's right.
I was going to say something about
Yeah, we were talking about the cast being cursed.
Oh, the cast
Yeah,
being
yeah,
cursed.
so Christopher Reeve died, complications after the accident. Gene Hackman, this story.
Oh, what I was gonna
Ned Betty was
Ned-
in that cast. He got fucked in the ass on Deliverance.
What I was going to say was, like, it's weird that Gene Hackman's 95 years old, and his final moments would be this. Like, to live this long and to have your death.
What did you
being
think? He'd fly into the sun?
I know.
What did you
He's
expect?
95.
He wants him to be surrounded by loved ones, and everyone says goodbye to him.
Come
and
on.
They bring in all. No, they fucking killed him.
To live
probably.
this long and to have this
yeah.
brutal of a death.
That's not that big a deal. I think
Only him and Whitey Bulger.
Yeah, I don't. Whitey Bulger, they gauged out his eyes, right?
massacred him.
They gouged out his eyes.
Whitey Bulger, they massacred
In
him.
jail?
Yeah.
Wow.
They fucked
He was
him up.
91 years
Well,
old.
how long ago was that? That's 2014. Did the movie come out?
The movie came out.
The movie came out already.
Yeah, the movie came out. I think
They
actually
depict his
might have been
death-
2020.
No,
I'm looking at it.
really?
Do they? Do they go after the? Do they go over how he died?
Not in the movie. The
Not
movie
in
came
the
out in
movie.
2014.
2018.
He was still alive. Yeah, it was only a few years ago.
died
when
the
this
same year as
happened.
Jeffrey Epstein.
No, he didn't. Epstein died in 19.
19? Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry Epstein facts, right?
Now, what would make a bunch of people in a prison kill
They
White
probably-
Bulger like that?
They
probably
put a
They
hit
got
on him.
paid.
They put a hit
right?
on him. Yeah,
Yeah, they put a hit on him. It was
Why?
the.
Was he gonna squeal? Was he gonna name names and shit?
I don't know. He
Nah,
wasn't. He wasn't.
revenge.
Yeah, and also he was a government informant. No, it was the weirdest thing ever. When I was a kid, I used to look at the FBI most wanted list, and Osama bin Laden was number 1. Number 2 was Whitey Bulger, and Whitey Bulger was in Boston the entire time, and the FBI couldn't find a way to lock him up. And he was like just a free man until like 2011, I think, right?
Yeah, it's The Departed.
No, I knew that. I knew. That's how I found out about him because of the. Was that the Winter Hill Gang? Is that
Winter
correct?
Hill Gang.
Yeah. I always thought that was weird. That the FBI is
They were
like,
1 and 2.
if you can get Bin Laden, good. But if you get Bulger,
Better.
that's even
He
better.
worked for the FBI. He was an informant.
And he was an informant the whole time.
You're an informant for the FBI. Grow up.
Well, did you see this? One of Diddy's lawyers quit,
Yeah.
and the same lawyer that quit defended Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. I read that recently.
Lawyers are the scum of the earth.
Yeah.
Right? How bad must this Diddy case really be?
Yeah.
If he was like, I defended the 9/11 guy,
Let me tell you something.
and I had a case. I did a good job.
Let me tell you something, Puffy. You got a good lawyer. You got a good lawyer. I defended Osama bin Laden. I defended Hitler. I defended Muammar Gaddafi. Have you heard of him? So you have a good lawyer on your hands. First off, my name is not Puffy. It is Diddy. All right, I'm out of here. Okay, go fuck yourself. Fuck
All
you.
right,
guys-
you're guilty.
I have to defend Gene Hackman's daughter.
That's also kind of another thing why I feel like it's a conspiracy against Diddy, despite him being probably very guilty.
Right.
But I feel like he was
That's
that.
the conspiracy.
Yeah, really.
That I'll tell you why. Hold on.
Go ahead.
That lawyer might have been put up to defend him. Like, let's send him in there.
Oh, he's
the guy who defended Bin Laden.
You're right.
And then we'll put out the story that he quit. So Diddy is
This guy
guilty.
only defends like lame duck cases.
Yeah.
Like guys who are gonna lose no matter what. Yeah. That's
I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, you're right. 100% right. He's probably like a government official. They're like, that's our lawyer. That's our mob lawyer.
It's our guy.
We sent him to defend the most evil
God,
people.
that would be a good movie. They should make that
About that lawyer,
based on not him specifically, but
him flying to a cave in
a lo-
Afghanistan, going, "All right, here's your defense."
didn't they already do that? Yeah, I mean, that's-
Starring.
he didn't get he never met with Bin Laden. That's why he
No.
couldn't try him because
He could not defend
they
himself.
couldn't defend. Yeah, because he's not there. They couldn't actually.
Guy
have
was
him
going
try
through
him.
caves through Pakistan.
Yeah, he's like trying to find him.
Yeah.
Going, Bin Laden!
My client has sent a videotape. There's a guy getting his head off.
Yeah.
Not that videotape.
The most Jewish move ever is still to collect a retainer from Bin Laden.
We probably got that house.
The guy who's going through caves, he found a bunch of God's Girl Wild. What did I just say?
God's
God's
gone
Gone Wild?
God's,
No,
Girl-
God's Gone
What are you
Wild.
having? Like a stroke?
Probably.
We're having a
Girls
problem today.
gone
Slightly.
wild.
Girls Gone Wild.
You say like Guns Girl Wild.
God's Gone Wild.
I haven't slept.
You haven't slept.
No.
Why not?
Are you one of those people that if you don't sleep, your mind doesn't work?
That way.
You'll never make it into WWE.
Yeah.
If you're trying
That was
to
like-
a cup of coffee or something.
I had 2 cups today, but I can't drink coffee anymore.
No?
Man, no, it fucks with my stomach.
Good for you.
Yeah, I get
Good for you.
jittery.
Good- You're off coffee. That's a good
Yeah.
thing.
It doesn't help that I'm drinking this Genesee.
All right, whatever. It's cheap beer. What
But
do you
I'm
want?
fine.
What do you want? Rolling Rock? Fucking guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, Genesee is what I bought a 30-pack 3 weeks ago for
No,
the
I
podcast.
can't-
Specifically for the podcast.
I can't drink
I
coffee.
thought I was getting
like
a good deal too. I bought a 30-pack.
They did. They lasted a long time.
Well, it came out to like $31. I thought it was 21.
Oh,
I
asshole.
read the sign wrong.
Asshole.
$21 for a 30-pack of anything is a great deal.
Spent $31.
$31 on Genesee?
Shit
It's fucking
beer.
nonsense. Yeah, I know.
You got fucked.
I got fucked in the end of the day.
Yeah,
I couldn't put it back.
He found a bunch of Girls Gone Wild DVDs.
Yes,
God's Gone Wild.
Gone Girl Wild. That's what I meant.
that's you're doing a
Ah.
bit.
Gone Girl Wild.
Ben Affleck
With Ben Affleck.
playing the guy from Boston.
Ben Affleck wasn't a bad Batman, by the way. I think he was good.
Yeah, every Batman has been good except for one.
Who?
George Clooney.
I don't even count him.
Yeah, all of them were good. They're all fine.
Yeah.
Even Val. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but even Val Kilmer, like people are like, all right, it was good.
He's up there as one of the famous Batmen.
Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that great.
Clooney is the one who gets the most hate.
Oh, he sucked. The movie was terrible, and he was bad in it.
There's that great bit in Life's Too Short with that midget. You ever see that show? The midget's name's Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis.
I know Warwick Davis.
Fucking. You never seen this show?
Willow.
This show's great.
No.
Oh, it's on HBO Max. I don't
Oh,
know.
you should watch that.
This is
It's
the
only-
British one?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, yeah. He's
it's like
great.
6 episodes. It's fucking hilarious.
I know him mostly from Harry Potter.
Val Kilmer.
But he's every small creature
Yeah,
in Harry
yeah.
Potter.
Oh, you gotta watch this show. It's fucking.
I love
hysterical.
Warwick
It's
Davis.
basically Ricky Gervais. It's written by Ricky Gervais. He basically plays Ricky Gervais, except he's a midget. It's all awkward. He's always putting himself in predicaments.
Yeah.
But Val Kilmer comes to visit his office. Val Kilmer's like, I do this great joke. I have this great prank. Bring in your secretary. And the girl walks in, and he has the Batman mask. He puts on the Batman mask. And the girl's just like, is that George Clooney? And then Val Kilmer takes off his mask, and she has no idea who he is.
Yeah, well, Mark Davis asked the girl to guess who the actor who played Batman is in this office. And
Val Kilmer.
she guessed everybody
Except
except for
Val
Val Kilmer because people forgot about Val
Al-
Kilmer.
Also, getting back to death, Michelle Trachtenberg,
From Euro Trip.
the Illuminati, bang bang, got to her too.
Yeah, I mean,
She was young. Right?
39.
She was very young.
Yeah, old for Hollywood.
Old Folly. We haven't heard from her in a while.
Yeah, that's
She didn't really have much of a career
Tratch?
after
Euro Trip.
Yeah, I feel like she was still playing like high school parts when
She
she was like, in
did.
her late 20s.
That's 17 again. She was
Ah,
like the
Zac
daughter
Efron.
or something
Ah.
in that movie.
Zac Efron.
Yeah, she was like still playing a high schooler, and that movie came out like in 2010 or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, 6 years after Euro Trip.
When you look that good.
But
keep the gravy train.
But no, what happened is that she aged, finally aged into being someone who looks like they're in their late 30s, and
It all
and
went
then
away.
and all the comments might have gotten to her. Where everyone's like, "Who the
Well,
hell
it
is
said
this?"
natural causes.
39-year-old die of natural causes.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, I don't.
There's somebody out there killing famous actors.
It's like Gene Hackman and her should have reversed.
yeah.
Him, natural
Exactly.
causes. Her.
Do you think there's a Ray Donovan-esque character who just got them mixed up?
That's right.
Sorry, Mick. It's been taken care of.
Mick
Hey,
is
wait, you killed Gene Hackman? Yeah, you told me to kill Gene Hackman.
You told me that Gene from the movie Euro Trip.
Yeah.
Jean. What are you talking about?
I got the dog too.
And I got that dog. Michelle doesn't have a dog. You said her name's Michelle. I'm sorry. I gotta go kill.
Barge, I'm gonna need you to go to Gene Hackman's house and turn on his stove. What'd you learn on Dorchester Street?
What's the first thing they teach you on Dorchester Street? Don't accidentally kill Harriet the spy, and kill the guy from Hoosiers.
Barge, how do you fuck that up? One's a hot chick, the other's Gene Hackman. How do you fuck that up?
No, I didn't know.
Can't believe it.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
A third one's coming. Third celebrity death. Definitely.
It must. It must
Yeah.
come.
But this Hackman death is too big. It won't be trumped by anything.
That's right. I'm dying.
Yeah. Anytime two celebrities die, my next thought is I'm going to kill Trump at some point.
They're gonna get him at some point.
Oh, he's going to die in the next 4 years.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
They're
I'm
gonna
not.
get him.
I'm not. I don't hope that happens. I'm
No.
just saying that another assassination attempt will be made on his life.
For sure.
Probably in the next 24 hours.
Even if he's like dying of like cancer or something like that, you'll have conspiracy theorists. They fucking
yeah, they injected
poison
him
it.
with Lyme
Yeah.
disease
something like that.
in his ass. They held him down.
Yeah.
Honestly, wouldn't that be the funniest way for Trump to go if they held him down?
Do you think
and
the
injected him with-
assassination attempts should be looked at by Doge as a waste?
Possibly. Possibly.
I don't even know what Doge is.
Inefficient. It's
Wasn't-
done incorrectly.
What is Doge?
wasn't-
It's a cryptocurrency.
yeah.
Yeah, it's also that.
Oh, so what? It's like a
Wasn't it
But it's
watchdog
the
group.
Department of Government Efficiency.
What the fuck? Really?
He just names everything Doge.
Oh, okay. It's already been.
So
Is that a-
Elon Musk loves Doge, which I guess was a meme of a dog.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what I was gonna say.
And
like a
so
joke
he's just
at
like,
first.
"Oh, I like the Doge, so I'll do the meme coin." And now he was like, "Oh, we could make it Department of Government Efficiency," and I'm gonna tell Donald Trump who to fire.
I'm so fucked. I'm like bad.
You're
with,
not.
I'm bad with bills. I can't even handle a simple credit card. This is not good.
No, I don't think they're looking at you.
Yeah, no, no. I'm just saying it's gonna advance and everything's gonna be. Oh
You
my,
see that we might all get like $3,000.
That'd be pretty awesome.
that's nothing.
I'd be fucking
Buy
pretty
my
happy with $3,000.
I'd be fucking ecstatic. Buy my silence, reinvest it into fucking FanDuel.
Venmo offered me like $100.
Did they?
Yeah.
For what?
For sign up for their credit card.
Take the deal.
Yeah, but then I like owe them.
Then now you have to use the
yeah,
credit
like
card.
I use their credit card. It's a whole thing.
It's a scam.
Well,
Don't do
whatever.
it.
I
Of
love
course
deals.
not.
Wow, Venmo sends me their credit card stuff all the time. I'm like, I'm never gonna do this.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Venmo.
No.
My money's under my mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you got to pay your credit
It's
card
a-
because then it's free money.
Yeah. Cash App sends you the same credit card, but it's really bad credit. Awful credit. Yeah, Venmo.
We're gonna start you at 400.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's sounds terrible.
Yeah, like you can buy food for your kids.
I like how the Illuminati's kind of mainstream now.
Noddies.
A lot of people
Oh,
mention
they're
it.
Everyone knows
Yeah,
about.
get the Great American Illuminati lager.
The Illuminati lager.
Yeah.
They're
Plug
real.
up beer.
They're 100% real.
It's not. It's like the mafia. Just now, all the crazy conspiracy theories are gone.
Who's it made up of?
I have no idea.
Like what? Like ethnicity?
Probably
Mostly
there is.
Jews.
It's probably
Mostly old
multicultural.
Jews. Yeah, maybe like an Arab king.
Yeah, it's probably multicultural people that have a
Yeah.
lot of money.
President of China or
They're
some
able to
shit.
pull the strings.
Now, do you think they
I
take
think Putin's in it.
They take an oath?
Well, what's the original? The original
yeah.
Illuminati is some sort of. It's something to do with the French Renaissance, right?
I don't know.
Weren't they rebels during the French Renaissance, and they
think
helped
You're the
orchestrate it?
crazy history guy.
I'm not. I don't know. I have
You should
no
know
idea.
this
I don't
shit.
know anything. I was asking
I
you.
thought you researched.
I don't do any research.
Listen,
No.
all I do is I make little thumbnails. That's
All right, we'll get off. Well, you know what? We'll research this topic. We'll come back next week.
Oh,
We'll get off this one because I don't know, and I don't want to speak with ignorance. Speak with ignorance. That's what
what they want you to do.
Yeah, I don't do that. That's what Dom Herrera did, and I will never do anything that Dom Herrera ever did.
It's like succeed.
If I see Dom Herrera in the street, I have to punch him in his face. So I'm like, you spoke with ignorance way too often. So we'll move on from that.
what's your problem
what's
with
your
Dom Herrera?
He spoke with it. I just said it. Are you listening?
He did just say it.
Just fucking said it.
He's vowed that he has a
I think UFC
a
TV.
rivalry with.
We like doing a podcast with Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah.
This guy's like Gronkowski.
I'm like Gronk. I
Yeah.
have a great body. I'm watching like a commercial. All of a sudden, I just see. I'm watching YouTube. A commercial pops up. All of a sudden, Gronk is just half naked.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
He's
fuck?
a famous guy now. He's all over the
Put
place.
some clothes on, Gronk.
He was.
Save it for everyone.
Remember, he was like the first celebrity to try to do stand up.
Oh, he's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That didn't last.
Yeah. Now like Jelly Roll does stand up and
Does he?
Madonna. He doesn't really, but he's just involved with stand up. Like Gronkowski was like the first one who was like, I really like stand up comedy. I'm gonna book all of my favorite comedians. And I was like, I don't know, Jay Moore or some shit. But who was this?
It was that guy that feuded with Joey Diaz, that little fat Italian guy.
Oh, John. I forget
his
his
name.
Yeah, he was on Last Comic
But
Standing.
Gronk was like, he's mad funny.
He's like, he makes me laugh.
Came into the
Gronk
Patriots
fucking
locker room a few
funny.
times.
But
The
Gronk,
worst comedians you could think.
Gronk was the headliner with one bit.
Yeah.
He just screamed 69.
He's like 69.
and then was like, oh, it's
He's
fucking
like, I
wrong.
saw girls' titties.
Yeah, that was like part of his
And they were just like,
act.
fucking yes.
Yeah, and then people were like, Gronk, you're not funny.
Spike the microphone.
And then when he did the
Roast.
roast,
Just to stand up about how awesome his life is.
oh, it's
You
terrible.
know, I'm giant and everybody wants to fuck me because
Yeah.
I'm rich.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to do that anymore.
no,
Everyone finds it
That's not
disgusting.
funny.
I'm giant. I'm rich. Everybody wants to fuck me. No one's seen my penis, but we all know the size of it. My favorite numbers are 69. I like during the Tom Brady roast where it was clear that he was the least funniest member of the New England Patriots. Like he was a guy who was like, I have stand-up experience, guys, and I was like, oh, well, Gronk's here. Thank God for that.
Brady kisses his kid on the mouth.
Yeah,
That's
well,
funnier.
Brady's a guy who's well spoken. Julian Edelman was actually genuinely funny. Randy Moss is a black guy. Everybody knows black guys are hilarious. Belichick went up there and quietly killed.
He was very funny.
Just quietly killed.
Yeah, when Gronk was
Easy kill.
probably talking to his teammates about like, I kind of want to do stand-up comedy, they were like, we're going to support him.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
that
Like in that Gigolos.
That
yeah.
show Gigolos.
That show Gigolos when that guy stand up.
You know this show?
You ever
No.
watch Gigolos on
what a
Showtime?
classic.
No.
Oh, it's so good. Gigolos was a show. I mean, we don't have to. about gigolos.
It's a reality
Gigolos.
television show.
Yeah,
I've
reality
had
TV
experience
show.
in that department.
Yeah. Oh, you ordered one? Yeah, the gigolos. Yeah, and the one.
Wait, you think I'm gay?
No, I didn't think you're gay. Maybe you just had one.
Could have been a mistake.
Maybe you made a mistake. I don't know.
No.
Maybe you wanted a dinner date with a man. That's a good business. Be a gigolo and just go out with a guy. It's like, I need a friend.
He takes his shirt off. You're like, put that back on.
Yeah,
We're going out.
No.
We're getting a drink.
I'm gonna do something really weird. I want you to watch sports with me.
I'm a master of high fives.
Yeah. I'm a master of high fives. Good listening.
Yeah, Gigabro.
Yeah.
I'll get you a beer every now and then.
Yeah, I'll buy a round.
Fuck
All right.
yeah.
Jiggle bro.
Gigabro.
Yeah.
This show Gigolos is
Gigolos is so
hilarious.
funny.
Oh, we gotta put a clip on. Just put.
It's not. No, you can't find it.
Oh no, it's
No.
not.
I bet I can find
Yeah.
gigolos.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Oh, we got-
This guy hates that we've become a clip show.
He doesn't
Oh,
like.
no, I
that
don't
we
We've
care
got-
done
about
no clips today,
don't care about
and
the
it's
clips.
all because of Rob.
I want to talk to my boys. I don't want to watch the YouTube.
Oh, we gotta put out one clip. We
How do you spell gigolo?
GIG L
Country and artisan.
L. Oh,
No, no.
No.
I.
I?
Oh, it is.
Jigga.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, my bad. I have
And
some
then glows or whatever.
Chilligos.
Yeah, it's
I'm thinking of the Go-Go Killer. That's why.
Why is a clip of
Gigolos.
Shane Gillis coming up?
He probably talked about this.
No, I was only kidding.
Everyone.
Maybe I'll write.
That's close
Showtime.
enough.
Showtime.
Yeah, right
That should
there.
be good.
That's right
Showtime.
there.
Bingo.
Shoot him.
Oh,
Just go to the season 1 trailer or
This
something.
fucking guy's the
Well,
best.
if you go to the second season, I think that's when it happened.
No, just play.
So you can see the guy Jimmy who tries to do stand-up comedy.
Oh, midget.
Oh, I gotta put.
Yeah, the
I'm
midget's
doing
man
the
funny.
midget.
Make a lot of-
This guy's like the Andrew Tate guy. I thought this guy was Andrew Tate when I first.
This is Vince.
Yeah.
He's an ugly man. This is the epitome of sex.
Yeah. Hi. Look at
He
this
looks like
lady.
Andrew Tate. Oh, look at this thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God.
He's a motivational speaker.
What does she have? He's grabbing her ass immediately.
He's trying to lift her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're just in shape, you could just hire yourself as a gigolo. She looks
She
like
has
she
Bell's
smells
palsy.
Could you
something.
pause it real quickly? He's just like, normally I don't do children. Normally I don't do children. But you're pretty cute.
But the agency's paying me an awful lot of money to take you out tonight. I'll make an exception for you, Nikki.
Ooh.
Normally I detest the sight of children, and I have a high moral standard.
They have the same face.
But because I'm on Showtime and the agency's paying me pretty well, I'll entertain this.
I'll have a gin and tonic and
For the child, a Shirley Temple. Virgin daiquiri for her. All
She's
right.
gonna have a wild night.
So normally I don't do children, but at first I'm going to take her to a ball pit.
I'll like a menu and she'll have the kids menu.
Yeah.
The lady will have chicken tenders. I'll have the salmon.
Okay.
Look at her face. Oh,
Yeah, because she has Bell's palsy.
she's terrible looking.
That's a tough break.
Awful look, guys.
Being
Yeah,
a
she looks
being a
like that.
midget with Bell's palsy.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jesus.
I think they're just both smelling each other.
Yeah. Smells like cotton candy.
Play the other guy. His name's Bryce. This guy.
Bryce.
Yeah. This guy to the right. This
Yeah.
guy's the worst.
He's the worst. He's
This
the
one
best.
with the
Yeah, this guy. He's
Yeah,
like an old man.
He's like an old guy.
He's like the old gigolo. He's like an old veteran gigolo. He's
All right, let's do it.
he's an old man whore.
There's some classic episodes.
Oh, great music. Oh, this guy's the biggest asshole in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a guy.
her face don't move.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's his girlfriend.
Ah.
Oh,
And
this
that
is
girl's not that hot.
This is her fat friend.
Yeah. Nah, this don't count. Nobody cares.
Brace.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Their whole life is just
Ugh.
drinking like pineapple vodkas.
Yeah.
This guy's orange.
Yeah.
This is like Hot Trump.
Yeah. Well, he does play Hot Trump in a movie.
He does. Of course he does.
She's awesome. You know what's amazing about a woman that you like when she could put a sentence together? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
These are
Christ.
dumb, awful people.
Did you just hear him? Like all women, all women want to take it a little deeper.
Yeah.
It's like every guy has that type of experience.
What all women want.
Yeah.
There's an episode with Buff Bagwell,
Oh yeah.
who's a professional wrestler, and he has like a 3-inch dick.
Oh, he's got nothing down there.
nothing
down
there.
there.
Yeah, you see his dick. You see all these guys' dicks actually.
I don't remember that. I don't remember
No,
that.
you do. You see all their penises on the show.
I'm sure you won't get it on YouTube.
No, you got to watch. You got to
I'm
buy
not
it on Paramount.
Oh, there's the one guy with the long hair. He's like a murderer.
And that guy murdered his girlfriend. That's
Yeah.
right. There was a
Who's
guy
this?
on the show.
I think his name's Ash.
Yeah, and he was like the chill guy. This guy, see this guy right over. Well, okay, yeah,
Just
put an
type in
Ash.
Ash.
Yeah, he like gruesomely murdered his girlfriend. I don't know why this show doesn't get any attention. It's one of the funniest shows on Showtime. A lot better than fucking The Comeback.
This fucking guy.
Ugh.
This guy,
Wait.
He's like the tribal chief.
and like the video's like, oh, caregiver.
yeah.
Like he murdered a lady. He's like, hey, you home? What's up, black chick? Wow. First, we're gonna do some yoga. Then we're gonna sniff each other's genitals. Yeah.
Ugh.
But she's because she's a caregiver. Wow.
Ah.
That's his aide.
Yeah.
Well, he's a creepy man.
Yeah. This guy.
Oh,
he's,
she wants to fuck him so bad.
yeah. She wants what she paid for. These guys, they're not cheap, by the way. He's like, tell me about yourself.
This guy looks like the belly dancers in that AI Trump video with the Gaza Strip.
I guess you are doing this because you're very lonely. Because I'm not impressed with the looks of these gigolos.
Well, this guy gruesomely murdered his girlfriend.
Was she white?
I'm not sure. I think she was.
Well, that's why this bitch is hiring him.
They probably had an argument.
Yeah.
She probably.
Look at him. He listens. Like he does that
Yeah.
listening
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, this is like a Johnny Depp copycat guy.
Yeah. This is the worst spot to ever be in if you're with a woman.
He's definitely looking at her.
Like, yeah, it's like he's like,
Yeah.
just want to get this in.
He's definitely thinking of his own mom.
Well, that is the worst part of any date.
Shows
Yeah, you have to pretend that you're listening.
Yeah.
So I did.
One episode, a guy does stand-up comedy, and there's a heckler. He goes to an open mic, and then Brace and this other guy, Nick Hawk, they get up to kick the heckler's ass.
Oh, there it is.
Do you have it? Do you have the stand up?
I hope.
No,
No,
I
it's
have the
not-
killer thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. From
From
Gigolo to Killer. Yep. And look how different he looks in that one. He is not
Yeah.
all dolled up, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like-
Berlin Dulai
What's
in Vegas. Was the show in Vegas?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's where they're allowed to be legal whores. They're like police officers there.
Oh yeah. He took mushrooms. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how he murdered her. He was like high, and he was like, "Oh, I
Mushrooms?
couldn't." Yeah,
yeah.
If I was on mushrooms, I'd just be petting this
he had
blanket.
he had a killer instinct.
And he's like the chillest guy on the show.
On the show, he's like
Really?
the guy who's like, "I do yoga and I look into women's hearts."
Yeah.
And then he fucking killed his girlfriend like a retard.
Huh.
I want to see this guy Jimmy. He does stand up in one episode, and he's like, "I'm pretty funny. I think I should be a stand-up comedian." He gets heckled throughout the episode, throughout the set. I don't know if they're gonna have it though.
They might not have it.
Is that it?
That might
be it.
Go
It looks like they're watching something.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Pushed again?
I mean, either way, it's a gem of a bit. Make it a little bit louder.
Yeah. Well,
I hope
what's
it's it.
I don't want
think
Robin
it
Hood to
is.
sue us,
Yeah, I don't want Showtime
like Joe Sriracha.
and Paramount. Not to saying that.
Oh no. This guy's the worst.
Looks like they're in a comedy club.
This is it. But I'm not. They're not going to show the guy doing
Maybe
stand
I
up.
skip ahead. No.
Yeah, because they start arguing.
Oh, no, that's just at a bar.
This show is so fucking funny. They
am I
did
getting?
6 seasons of this. I mean, I
Really?
guess.
Of-
Oh,
it's
they'll
always the
go
same
to Buff
guys?
Bagwell. Oh, that's so.
There he is.
That's great too. Look at him. They're like,
Watching Buff Bagwell, he's actually one of the guys who inspired me to do MMA.
Oh, gosh.
At one point, I actually was
Pause it.
considering becoming a pro wrestler.
he says, Buff Bagwell inspired him to do MMA. Buff
Fake
Bagwell-
fighter inspired you to do real fighting?
Yeah, was a wrestler. Who watches Buff Bagwell?
That's so funny. Yeah, this guy who pretends to fight made me think I could really fight.
That's like being like Prince inspired me to be an actor.
Who Nick Hawk? Nick Hawk is like I gotta be honest with you, I'm fanning out over Buff Bagwell.
Ugh.
You know, like the 12th guy from the NWO.
Play more.
All right.
I got a little bit of a man crush on Buff.
Be careful.
Ugh.
That costs money, Buff.
Obviously, wrestling is a huge sport. And there's a ton of
Wait,
I've joined the agency, so take them under your wing.
he says,
Oh, Buff becomes a gigolo?
yeah, that's why you see his penis. The guy who introduces Buff Bagwell to them is like, obviously, wrestling is the biggest sport in America. It's
Football what? Foot who?
No, it's bigger than football. Some of these guys are real life superheroes. I, for one, am a huge John Cena fan. I think he's the greatest athlete of our generation.
I know one wrestler, he dies every match. And
Yeah.
comes back to
Then he goes
life.
back to life. It's an amazing thing.
Kicks ass and then dies again.
It's an amazing trick.
Supposedly, Marcus was supposed to just go. Buff
Yeah,
Bagwell.
I got you.
Was supposed to go down there and just do this scene, just meet the guys,
Yeah.
and he'll get like $600. So, but then the producers were like, "Hey, like if you fuck on camera, we'll give you like, $2,000."
No, I didn't know. It was more than
Maybe
it was a
probably
lot
more
of
than that.
money.
Yeah.
It was like 50 grand or something.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I don't
for
think
him.
50 grand.
Yeah, it was like just to do the episode.
Maybe right.
If he fucked on camera, yeah, they were like, "We'll give you 50
And he
grand."
was just
yeah.
like, "Fuck
Wow.
it."
They'll put him in a little speedo. They put him in like a.
This is when Showtime was just, they were nonsense.
Oh yeah,
This was not a real channel.
No.
It was on the same
It's
night
just
as
smut.
It's still available on Paramount though.
Oh, yeah?
You can buy the series if you want.
It was on the same night as Ray Donovan.
It was. There was a crossover between Gigolos and Ray Donovan.
Was there?
Yeah. What's the first thing you learn on Dorchester Street? Don't sell your body.
I worked the corner. I worked the corner. Hey, Jimmy Sullivan, how you doing?
Hey, Bunchy, we got to find out the murder of Ash.
Who's this retarded guy?
I
don't know who that is.
Some jerk off.
Whatever.
Just play one more, a little bit. Play it out. Play.
They're all just staring at Buff Bagwell.
They love him.
All four going to go on, so it's one of those kind of things.
They ride a train on some fat girl.
So you're going to have to get used to warm up.
And Buff is all in.
Great, then we'll open up the Atlanta division.
What? I hate how they're talking shop, too. Did you
Some
hear that?
hair.
Pause it real quick.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? He goes, if it goes well, because they're all gonna run a train on some fat girl.
Yeah.
Right?
I got that.
So the promoter guy is like, and if it goes well, we can finally open the Atlanta division. And one of those morons turn around and go, oh, that's good news. That's a good market. Like they're talking shop.
Yeah, they're talking shop.
Yeah.
They're businessmen.
A lot of
Yeah.
ugly women in Atlanta.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking lonely, ugly housewives in
A
Atlanta.
lot of fat bitches
Yeah.
with a lot of money.
They're terrible. Remember the girl that Ash went out with a few weeks ago?
She has a sister living in Atlanta.
Think about her, but twice the size.
Yeah, a lot of caregivers in Atlanta.
Yeah, this show was great.
always have. And this is the first time I've seen a chance to stay away from wrestling.
Wow.
Buff has got the stuff.
That was his,
Ah.
Buff.
that was his catchphrase. But I don't think that guy ever watched wrestling. I think he
Probably
just,
not.
he's like, wasn't that clever?
Wasn't that clever? Yeah,
He,
that's-
he talked about it for a month.
Yeah, he's like, how was about that? I rhymed buff and stuff.
he was telling the caregiver.
Yeah, he went back to the caregiver. He was like, I just named this guy Buff Bagwell.
That's right.
Buff the stuff. Yeah, Brace is like an old man. He's like an old whore.
Ah,
He's
he's
a-
experienced. He doesn't take it too seriously.
He at times he'll go on these he goes on rants during the show where he's like, I've seen it all, I've had it all, but I haven't had that, and that's what I want. And it's like talking about his kids or some shit. You're like watching the show, you're like, this is a good fucking show. It's entertaining. It was actually Showtime's answer to Entourage. It was on around the same time. It was like, well, what's
Oh,
better than
yeah?
Entourage? All right, fucking
You wrote a story about an actor who gets any woman he wants.
yeah, male prostitutes in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Brace gonna fuck the whore?
Yeah, I can't believe none of them ever got proposed. Like, there was no proposition for them to do gay shit on the show. Was there ever?
I don't remember.
They never did that.
Nah, I don't think
Nick
any-
Hawk, never.
I
No.
don't think any of them got
Never?
gay.
Yeah.
They were in
You
Vegas.
think they'd refuse? You couldn't do that at the time.
I think today, if they remade it, you'll see that. They'll
It's
be
mostly
like-
gay stuff. And then they're like, oh, thank God, a
Yeah.
vagina.
Brace will be like, I've had to go out with this guy.
It was actually
agency.
Showtime's answer to
it was in Atlanta.
the series
Good market.
Cat House.
Yes, it was.
That's what probably it was.
Is that about female prostitutes?
Yeah, Cat House is the famous bunny ranch in Vegas.
Bryce was like, what's her name? Airport Amy or something?
Air Force Amy.
Air Force Amy.
Air Force
Yeah.
Amy. Oh, she was wild.
Ah.
She's dead, isn't she?
Nah, she's
still
alive and kicking.
But she's got to be like 80 years old.
She's the only
she's-
plane that could stand up.
Exactly. I think Air Force Amy is probably in her 50s. I'll look it up.
She's not 50. Wait, who's the old lady?
Air Force Amy?
Sunset's probably in her 50s. She looked kind of young.
She's in the sunset of her life.
Air Force Amy.
Air Force Amy's how old? She's not 50. Are you kidding
Shit,
me?
doesn't say.
She's not born in the 70s. She's got to be like at least 65 or something. She's definitely collecting Social Security. She's an old bitch.
Probably
And by
wish-
default, that make you old.
probably
this
wish
is
my-
my
on
yard.
my end.
She's not in
Yeah,
her
she's probably
fucking...
about
If she was in her 50s...
Oh, 63.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
See, not even close.
She's 50.
I said 50s. 63 is not that old.
She's old. She's an old bitch.
Yeah.
Your hoe is old.
That's your girl?
She's
That's your
still,
favorite,
She's
huh?
still prom. She's still. That's another fucking funny thing. You ever watch No Jumper? The podcast network.
I've seen clips.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fun. Oh my god, you got these guys that just go off.
Yeah.
It's so great. That's a good one too. That's not like a series. That's just a podcast network.
Yeah, I know it is. That's one of those ones where they just bring a bunch of whores on and
It's
they're
just
like, compete for my love. I'm a retarded guy with muscles.
there's guys who like were like former fucking members of the Crips, and they're just now doing podcasts and they fight each other.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's always like a brawl, like in.
I think I saw
Studio.
one where there's like clearly like a crackhead, and they brought in this like black model girl,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Why your knees down there?" But like, why they like that though? It's so funny because she got low knees. This is what a woman looks like. I'm a model.
Yeah.
Nah, they too far away from the rest of you.
No, you don't want to sit there. You want to sit there, bitch. How far are we?
53 now, so we're
53. Oh shit.
so we're probably about 80 something minutes, maybe 90 minutes. Right about.
Oh, 53 on this recording. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's close up. Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't wanna
it
give the
separates
fans-
whenever you take a smoke break.
That's more than fine. I'm comfortable with that.
Oh, yeah.
An hour and how
Now
long?
we're in 30.
An hour and 30.
We're like
give or take.
we're like WWE Raw on Netflix.
I-
We said that we were gonna do 3-hour shows, but then we lied. We're like, we're only gonna do 2 hours and 30
That's
minutes.
right. Get out there.
Yeah. Get out there, kid. Come over here. Speed, get out there. He throws a guy, like the #1 live streamer in the
That guy's
world.
Oh, that guy.
He puts that guy in in the Royal Rumble match. Yeah, he's like one of the wrestlers
His
gets
name-
beat up on the way to the ring, and Triple H is behind the scenes, and he's just like, "Speed, we need you." And the guy, I Am Speed, is like, "What? What are you talking
I
about?"
show speed.
I show speed. What is it? I show speed.
Speed.
I show speed.
Yeah.
All right,
I know him.
That guy's crazy.
My name is I Need Speed.
That guy leaped over 2 fucking cars.
Yeah, that was pretty weird for his dad to be driving.
I didn't know that.
That guy jumped. Yeah, that guy's fucking wild. To do that? That's
No,
insane.
I mean it is insane, but like, why do we need that? I don't understand. What's the
'Cause it's
purpose
cool.
of seeing this?
I'm okay with a guy like that because he does cool shit.
It's I
don't like Kai Cenat.
I don't know
like that
who's
guy.
that guy. Oh, it's the black
him
dude
I
with
don't
the
like.
dreads.
Yeah, he's always screaming.
Oh no, fuck
him I
that.
don't like.
Yeah,
He's just in his house yelling.
but honestly, like that stunt is so stupid. Because how old is he? He's 20.
20, yeah.
All right, so eventually one day they're gonna be like, "Well, could you top that?" And he's gonna be like 28.
They should have jumped out of an airplane with me, Tom Cruise.
But it's gonna be stupid. He's gonna die someday doing that.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, he's Evil Knievel.
Well, you shouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
it's like an Evil Knievel.
I think we need an Evil Knievel.
Now we have IShowSpeed.
We have I Show Speed.
You know what,
Evil Knievel and I Show Speed.
You want to save his life.
No, yeah,
you wanna
go
adopt
do
him.
something different.
You want to be all
That's
like...
He's
your
very,
blind side.
well, he would be, because I'm like, you're very athletic. Why don't you go play like running back at Ohio State for like a year.
You love
can't follow
you
the
love to
leads.
gamble. That's such a gambling mentality.
He's like
That is-
faster than Xavier Worthy.
You are the scumbag at the end of the bar.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just go, your kid's pretty big. Why don't you
Yeah.
go play for the local high school?
He should though. First, also like he can go play. I don't know. Then he can play college basketball. Don't you fucking touch me. Don't you fucking touch me. You want to see
This guy leaped over 2 cars.
What does that mean? It does nothing.
Put it
That's
on
amazing.
YouTube. Got like fucking 60
but there,
million
but
views.
that's one video.
Oh, he has like a bunch. That's
Exploit your-
crazy.
He's
He's doing
always doing
quite
crazy.
well.
But exploit your
shows
actual
speed.
athletic prowess and play.
He leaped over 2 cars.
So what?
What is more athletic than that?
No,
to play Ohio State football?
That's athletic. Yeah, that's athletic. Goddammit. What, for your stupid amusement? He leaped over 2 cars. No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's a waste. You're wasting
a waste
your talent.
Of what?
He's wasting his talent.
Show
Leaping over 2 cars, while be it impressive, but
That is impressive.
one day they're gonna ask you to leap over 3 cars, and you're not gonna do it. You're gonna fucking kill yourself. Go play for the Cincinnati Bengals. Be the next Barry
You sound
Sanders.
like a pastor.
But
You want
he's
to grab,
making,
you want to grab
he's
his hand.
making
I don't
NFL
say-
money on making clips.
What does that mean? You're not gonna get into Canton. You're not gonna be in Canton.
He doesn't have to commit to some fucking
not-
white asshole
This is the
yelling
wrestling
X's
thing.
and O's at him.
That's the point of it, though.
This is the Royal Rumble. We don't have to watch.
You're not gonna
that.
be. You're not gonna get the Canton
Get him
leaping over
leaping over the
cars.
2 cars.
Versus Tyreek Hill, who's faster?
Is IShowSpeed faster?
Let's see.
Well, it's 11 minutes. I don't watch the whole thing.
No, I'm skipping ahead to
Then
the
I
running.
bet he's faster than Tyreek Hill.
I want to see them run.
If he beats Tyreek Hill in a race, you fucking have to admit I'm right. If he beats Tyreek Hill,
This is him
In
racing
a race,
some kid in a bucket
where's
hat.
the Tyreek Hill part?
I want to see Tyreek
He's gonna
Hill.
beat
This is
this
some
kid.
white kid in a bucket.
He gives this kid a head start or something? Oh, he's just jogging
No,
and he's
he's
beating
gonna
him.
jog next to him.
Dude, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? He just jogged and beat him. Where's the Tyreek Hill part?
There.
Oh, here it is.
Go
Here
to
we
go,
Here
if
we go.
he beats Tyreek Hill in a race.
These are just other
take back
Dolphins
everything you
players.
said. I'm saying that one day they're gonna make him top that car fucking stunt, and it's gonna wind up killing this fucking guy.
Dates a tranny.
Does he really? I take it all back.
Does
Stay
he?
on the NFL.
You got to be pretty fast to date a man.
Is he really?
No, he doesn't fucking race.
Does he actually race him? All right,
No.
I take it all back. You make your shitty
There's
fucking
no
YouTube videos.
fucking race.
He dates,
Oh,
dates a trans woman.
that's Tyreek Hill.
Which one of these guys date a trans woman? Tyreek Hill or him?
I show speed.
I guess Tyreek Hill refused.
Yeah, you don't want to race him.
Glad
You
he
know,
shows.
beat him.
He shows speed. His
That's it.
girlfriend doesn't
He's a
show.
guy.
Go
Coward.
go to the car video.
Check it out.
Okay, that's fine.
I seen the car. I wanted to see the race.
We're seeing plenty of race. Oh, so go to the fastest.
Go. He
man.
beats the fastest man alive. Did you ever see that? See, that's more
Isn't
impressive.
that Tyreek Hill?
That's more impressive than me. He races the fastest man alive, and he beats him
There you go.
They're boys.
with Dr. Beast or whatever
Oh,
this guy's
whatever
name
his
is.
Mr. Beast.
Dr. Beast.
He does flips.
This guy. This is fucking incredible.
Saka.
Look, ready?
And
And they.
No.
He loses.
No, he
Oh, but
lost. No,
he
it's pretty
lost by a
close.
fucking step.
Pretty close.
This guy is amazing. Outside of maybe dating I don't understand the trans thing, but the
You have to be athletic to do that.
to date trans women.
But I bet you
Yeah,
that.
because they could beat you up.
I bet you Tyreek Hill or that
hit.
fastest guy alive can't leap over a fucking car driving 50 miles per hour.
I don't want to see people leap over cars.
No.
I don't think there's any entertainment value in people watching people. I saw the video. I've watched it. I'm just
crazy
saying.
athletic ability.
I don't want to see people do this.
Cars. Soccer balls. Kevin Durant.
I
He
understand.
did Kevin Durant.
I understand it's incredible.
Kevin Durant is the tranny that he dates.
But that's not fun.
he's 5'9". Look what he does. He grabs rim.
I'm not saying
You
that
can't grab rim.
I can't
leaping over cars should
can
be
touch rim.
a sport. Not everyone should be leaping over cars. There's no like challenge for that. But the fact that this guy did that twice is incredible.
It's incredible, yes, but I'm saying there's no entertainment value to it, and there's a
Remember
timeline
Kobe
on
Bryant
it.
did it once, and
It's-
we were all like,
there's-
"Oh my god!"
There's no true entertainment value to it, as opposed to playing in one of our great national sports leagues.
What are you talking about? Here's Tyreek Hill.
I'm just
This is like an old school ESPN fucking cold pizza argument.
But it'd be more
like I'm the young,
Yes.
the younger guy.
You're not young, by the
Not,
way.
no, I know,
Yeah.
I know that. I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm like trying to relate to the kids.
Yeah.
and
Here he
you're
is.
like, come
That's
on, go out
unreal.
there.
I'm being old school.
Go out there and play
doing?
for Ohio State.
But this
He
guy
can backflip in the palm of your hand.
This guy's amazingly athletic, and it's sad to me that
that he's not
someone like this is not playing professional sports, but he wants to be like a YouTuber and a live streamer.
because he's making more money.
I don't
to
care.
Break his ass.
It doesn't matter about making more money. Why would you actually?
About
you're,
greatness?
You're a great athlete. Go play for the Detroit Lions.
No.
I like how it's all football.
What? So
by
you
the
can
way.
get hit?
Well, he would be a football player, I would think. He's a little short. He's 5 foot. No, he can't play in the NBA.
No.
But he could probably play in the NFL as a
Nah, because he
That's
can
an
get
anomaly.
hurt.
He
Your
is
career
little.
He's
only
not
lasts
that big.
He's not
4
that big.
fucking years.
Yeah, but
and then you're
if
done.
he got jacked, maybe,
He's-
and he can outrun anybody.
He's wiry.
This guy's a waste. And you want to watch him leap over cars.
Yeah,
Leaping
but-
over cars
I don't
is
want-
not winning Super Bowls.
I just watched one
and not
video
going to
of him.
Canton and getting your bus in the Canton.
He backflips in the sky.
I don't care about backflipping in the
You
sky.
sound so dated.
I sound
He sounds
dated.
You're like
Stupid.
you're like when Dad talks about access
You
television.
think they only have value if they can make money for your little organization?
What do you mean they?
You know what I mean.
I don't,
they.
I'm not talking
I
about
see how
they.
you're looking. You're
I'm talking
flaring your
about this
nostrils
fella.
at him.
I'm talking about this guy right here.
I-
Is an extremely talented person.
Go to his views. I want to see how many.
Oh, he
views
gets like 10 million views of video.
Yeah.
He's a very
NFL players don't get 10 million views in their fucking lives.
he's a legitimate talent. Well, the Super Bowl gets 50 million fucking people watching it. So
Okay, but you think he's going to a good team?
It doesn't matter if he goes to a good team or not. If he gets drafted by the worst team in the league, he's a part of a potential dynasty.
Go. There, 20 times IShowSpeed was almost killed. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. And that was 2 months ago. And your friend over here is going to wind up fucking getting killed.
He
He's
made
gonna-
a ton of
He's going
money.
to try to leap off a fucking avalanche one day and do backflips. He's going to break his goddamn neck when all
There
he
he
has
goes.
to do.
Oh.
Look, he almost gets hurt. This guy's always almost getting hurt. It's no good. He's doing it for
Oh, and he's
views.
stupid. Okay, well, if he's also stupid.
He should be in the NFL. He should be in the NBA, playing soccer, do something athletic. This is a waste.
Not big Red Bulls.
For what? For fame? First off, he's famous and he's dating a woman with a penis.
Because you have to be athletic to do it.
No offense
First
to
off,
women with penises. I'm like, if you're gonna do this, like
not-
date one of the fucking the Sabrina Carpenter.
He's not doing it just for fame.
This is my Mike Francis
Yeah.
impression, by the way.
He's not doing it just for fame. These are entertaining videos, yes, but he's the only person that can pull off these feats.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand
It's not
that,
like
but
there's
why do
other-
you want to
He's an
see
It's
that?
not like there's a
Incredible
league of people
Personally,
doing this.
in
He's
my-
an incredible athlete. He doesn't need to play your silly little
wait a minute,
games.
wait a
He
minute.
needs to show
Wait a minute.
off.
Wait a minute. In my day,
In
we
your
used,
day.
we used to watch videos where the person trying to pull off these feats, they break their neck and they fucking die. It's called Faces of Death. That was entertaining. This is not entertaining. Watching him succeed is not entertaining.
Watching him succeed,
There's no entertainment value to this. It's
I
not
understand
entertaining.
that, but
Oh, no,
when
there's a cop in this one.
Yeah, look, he's getting arrested. Know why they're arresting him? Waste of talent. Because he's not at Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
let him go unhanded.
Go to Penn State for a year.
3 times?
Not the fucking penitentiary. Penn State. That's
They
where they
walk
should
into
be
his
taking him.
backyard?
Taking him to Happy Valley. Put him in pads. Let him get bigger. This guy would be Barry Sanders.
I'm gonna put you in pads.
Please,
Or is it a
I'm gonna
stunt?
pad your fucking mouth. You keep talking that way.
Surrounded by 4 white walls.
Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're insane.
How am I insane?
Because he's making NFL player money without having to fucking learn a play.
But
Well, he is risking his
Is
life.
it all about? He's risking his
you
life.
risk your life when you're in the NFL.
Not
he's
really.
also-
Not
He's
like
a
this.
400-pound
Not
fucking
like this.
giant motherfucker who wants to
Okay,
smash
but
you.
not a
wrong.
1,000
And it's
pound.
for an hour he wants to smash.
Yeah, but
But
not a
what-
fucking 1,000-pound of steel coming at you at a fucking 100 miles per hour. He has to
Here you
jump
go.
over.
Here's something that show your point.
It's
You could
crazy.
Be an athlete.
He should. Yo, look. Yeah. See,
This is
look.
the video.
This guy's right. Yeah. See.
Waste of talent. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Look. Look.
Did you make this video? Are you Coach Mario Rios?
Oh, that's that guy.
Oh,
That's that
oh.
asshole
I take it all
who
back.
yells about the Rizzler.
I take it all
this
back.
guy like bullies. This fucking guy.
What the fuck?
Coach Mario Rios. He makes videos about the Rizzler going, he's obese.
he
He's like
is.
he's 12.
So what?
No,
This is
that's
what
ridiculous.
RFK Jr. is
This guy.
talking about.
He's an asshole.
This guy sucks. All right, I take
Well,
it
you
back.
are right about
No,
RFK.
I take it back.
It's a shame. The Rizzler should have been an athlete.
The last.
I'm on the same page.
We
as
were about
Coach
to close
Rizzo.
the podcast. Now we're all just yelling like 12 angry men. It's like the ending of 12 Angry Men.
The dog that takes off IShowSpeed's pants is actually the trans woman he dates.
Oh.
Lady.
Wait, who's he date? Who's his lady?
I don't know. I saw her on No Jumper.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Oh, maybe that's not real then.
we're all yelling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we call him
This
Speed.
business with the
'Cause
glasses.
he comes very fast.
because you started.
34 million views on a short.
I mean, it's
He
crazy.
doesn't have to fucking sit through a halftime show.
I take it all back.
Learn the plays.
Once I was.
Go, yes, coach, to a fat old white Andy Reid.
And this business with the glasses? How do you know she can't see out of those glasses? This woman testified in open court.
What?
He's repeating lines from 12 Angry Men.
No, you gotta watch Juror number 2.
Not guilty.
He already seen it. He liked it.
It's better than 12 Angry Men.
No,
It is. It's
12 Angry
better.
Men.
It's
Don't spoil it.
something.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch the movie.
I'm not gonna spoil
12
it.
Angry Men?
I think it's better.
No, the menu.
The menu.
Oh wait, Juror 2.
Jarrett,
Juror number
Juror
2.
number 2.
Juror
Jimmy
piece of shit.
Ronaldo.
That's what I call it.
the last 5 minutes is wild.
Yeah.
This is
If you made it
of
this far,
podcast.
it's the most wildest podcast I've ever gotten. The I show speed argument, the declaration of I want my black men to be in the NFL versus I'm 35 but I still want to appear young.
You know that's not where I'm getting.
I know it's not where you're going. I understand.
No, I'm calling you racist.
I'm not being well. That's not where I'm going. I'm not being racist. I'm being
saying-
racist.
Look,
I'm
this-
not racist.
This is
I'm-
him getting
I'm the
speed
Riddler.
by
You know, this
fucking
guy all he does is
Braun
flip.
Breaker.
I complimented him on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got
Big
he got
time.
speared and then he hurt his whole fucking leg.
That's right, to Otis. And then he just gets.
But you know, the sad thing is, this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna be in the WWE.
It's
gonna be,
easy.
He's gonna be a professional wrestler. I'm like, but why do that when you can do all your videos, do whatever the hell you want, but you also can be like a college athlete doing that, and then maybe one day take it seriously,
Yeah.
and maybe and play in the NFL.
Again, why go through learning fucking plays, committing, being part of a
That's what-
team?
I'm sorry, because that's what champions do, Nick. That's what fucking champions do.
But he's making the money.
He
at
is a champion.
fucking
He's
20.
not a
He is a
champion.
champion. 34 million views on a short.
What does that mean?
What do you
his
mean? What
rings?
does it mean?
Where's
He's
his-
amazing.
Where's his Super Bowl ring?
Look here. He fights that retarded guy.
That guy's a loser.
He's also.
I don't like that
That's
guy.
the crowd he hangs out with, though. That's my point.
Because
He
they're
hangs out with-
assholes.
He hangs out with this
You're
guy.
like a coach. You're hanging around with bad crowds.
Yeah, exactly. Now sign your letter of commitment to the season.
And I'm watching you all summer long.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like Aerosmith.
This guy's going to go watch Aerosmith with fucking
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey
And
and Rory
Wooderson.
Culkin.
Rory Culkin. You mean
Rory Cochrane. or
Rory
whatever his name
Cochrane.
is. I mean, I should have just probably went with Wooderson and Slater but
Rory
in
Cochrane.
retrospect. But no, okay. I'm sorry.
Who's having strokes now?
I'm not having strokes.
You're having a whole stroke because you think they should fucking play for you.
This guy was stroking during the Gigolos the whole time.
Because he likes them.
Yeah. The whole time he's like, he's like, play this clip.
Yeah, he's like, could you play like the shirtless one?
Yeah.
No, I promise. They show their dicks. They show their dick. Even like the famous
time.
wrestler,
He
they
kept-
show his dick.
He kept making him play videos the whole time because he was.
I watched it for my own personal amusement.
Yeah.
All right, we should end there.
All
I need to
right.
smoke.